It's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Y'all ready? Huh? Y'all ready for that? That 5 guard Alpo Dipset disc? Y'all ready for it? I ain't come here to play no games. We gonna go in tonight. We about to blitz, hand on the stick. I'm out the summer, about to let it rip. Bro got shot to say it wanna clip. Should've been on money, nigga, not his bitch. Glock 5 pulled 40, got a kick. Let off the opposition, got a dip. I ain't with nothing, I ain't blood or crip. Rest up, fly, sign, nigga, straight. We EBK, nigga, when we hit niggas, they talk to the DEA, nigga. We from third side, we ain't for play. Fuckin' with KK, you gon' get sprayed, nigga. Keep saying that it's nigga choking on the smoke. Don't fuck with they bunny, nigga, that's the low. Niggas keep saying they shooters, eyes that shooters. All y'all niggas getting poked. Fuck low pole, that nigga's a joke. I hope that nigga pop slip and catch a stroke. Catch a nigga big with dick down a throat. Catch a nigga bunny hopping, I'm a throw. Meek Mill bunny hopping, that's a no. Millie Watt the mover, that's a low pro. Me and 5 ball like Pun Fat Joe. He the politician and I'm Eli Poe. Them said ball, so they did it so. The big homie ball, so they did was go. I ain't talking about gas, nigga smoke. I had so much faith, I ain't look for hope. I fuck with the yeah, I got rich from cold. Only after hoes, that's only a big bro. Power had Trey and went back to Joe. These niggas so play, so went back to home. That's as far as all these old rappers go. I don't care if niggas woo blicky or choke. 5 guard the new skinny nigga on a boat. Young niggas calling me the new hoe. From the 7th to the 3rd to the Ray. Commodore time, I'm the new J. Providence, New York, and Boston, the new A. On Blue Hill, by the blue say. Wait. I know my boy nice. He's just blackballed from the industry, but you know son is nice. It is what it is. Drop the firebomb in there if you feeling it. Let them know that you feeling it. Hit that like button so we can get the notifications out. We ain't come here to play no games. Y'all already know I turn up on my lives. And I'm getting saucy too. Y'all already know I turn up on my lives, so get ready. Let's go. Hit that like button. If y'all feel it, hit the like button. Get the notifications out. I came to take heads, man. Y'all see I got homeboy Daddy Axe. I came with homeboy Daddy Axe. I ain't coming to play no games, huh? We coming with straight content. Straight content. No BS. No dick riding. We ain't doing none of that right now. We not dick riding. We ain't clout chasing. We just gonna drop some facts. Right? We gonna show we got content over here. Not the same old bullshit every day, talking about the same old names every day. Now we ain't come over here to play. Hit that like button, get the notifications out. Y'all know the game is rigged. Give me a second, matter of fact. Almost forgot. Almost forgot. Give me a second, people. When you're a one-man army and you got to do everything your goddamn self, you got to take time. You got to take time out to do everything yourself. Come on. 1 second. Okay. Give me a second, people. We almost done. See, you already know that YouTube got this thing where they don't like to send out notifications. So, I got to send off my own notifications. Y'all know how that go.
Where's all the fathers at? While these young boys gunning each other down in the street. Where's all the uncles at? while these young boys is gunning each other down in the street? Where's all the gangsters at? Where's the OGs at? All you dudes that claim all this OG shit. What is the purpose of talking about how much of an OG, how much of a gangster you are when you cannot stop these babies from killing babies?
That boy is Benny Hanna.
Fuck boy and chitter chatter. Black lives don't matter. Kill each other for the master. Let's appear like abracadabra. Can't eat, get fatter. The recipe of a disaster. The bullets fly, niggas scatter. Black lives don't matter. Fuck boy and chitter chatter. Black lives don't matter. Kill each other for the master. Let's appear like abracadabra. Can't eat, get fatter. The recipe of a disaster. The bullets fly, niggas scatter. Black lives don't matter. Who blicky or choke. Shit don't matter to parole. I was gang, never gang bang. I was all about the dough. The big homie, he was slow. I was always on the go. They was jealous of the flow. Your sis messy, fucking all of the bros. Ho, poor shame to the set. They only fade through sex. The fucking with the big checks. Bitches get faded, give a neck, then move to the next set. That's why we can't get respect. That's why we live and die dead. Big homies keep letting shit slide. Niggas need shit checked. They say women lie, men lie, but I ain't got no regrets. I ain't never been pressed. Nigga press me, nigga get death. You either fucking with my philosophy or you banging with the rest. All that in between, playing both sides, shit, get niggas left. Fuck politics, niggas slithering, act funny, I'm direct. Breeding niggas to be less, and settling for even less. All these niggas sound the same, and do the same thing, they a mess. Fuck all your chitter chatter, black lives don't matter. Kill each other for the master. Let's appear like abracadabra, can't eat, get fatter. The recipe of a disaster, bullets fly, niggas scatter. Black lives don't matter. Fuck all your chitter chatter, black lives don't matter. Kill each other for the master. Let's appear like abracadabra, can't eat, get fatter. The recipe of a disaster, bullets fly, niggas scatter. Black lives don't matter.
Frustrated, I'm just feeling like a castrated when I'm chasing paper. Mass shooters on a black man and a MAGA hat's always in the paper. Black hatred, I don't trust you niggas cause my own kind trying to soul a nigga. Black lives don't matter to me cause my same brother's trying to earth a nigga. Why nigga? Same struggle that you have, I'm trying to survive nigga. Please go and use your mind nigga. If you don't then you die nigga. Why you moving like you suicidal or being controlled by fucking vital? I will move on a fucking writing but I'd rather die than stand beside you. Enslaved, niggas killing just to get paid. What if court state? Enslaved, Gucci and Louis Vuitton but never got rent paid. What a joke, what the world say. We will collapse like the world trade. Catching cases over cocaine. We contribute to the jail trade. We was never given mercy. Black lives never matter to them. They don't want to see survival from us. 12 want to put hollows through it. Who am I? Black line. If I die, then there's no cries. Who are y'all? Black line. Same niggas kill their own kind.
Fuck all your chitter chatter. Black lives don't matter. Kill each other for the master. Let's appear like abracadabra. Can't eat, get fatter. The recipe of a disaster. The bullets fly, niggas scatter. Black lives don't matter. Fuck all your chitter chatter. Black lives don't matter. Kill each other for the master. Let's appear like abracadabra. Can't eat, get fatter. The recipe of a disaster. The bullets fly, niggas scatter. Black lives don't matter.
Nope, they don't matter. Duck World Rico.
Master.
What up, what up, what up?
Sliding door.
Muzo. Good looking, thanks for the donation. It is what it is, man. 8 minutes in, 1,600 people in the building. Shall we begin? It's a lot to talk about. A lot's been going on. I've been a little busy. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Shout out to Rakim. Yeah, get him highs, right? You know we got to drop the axe, right? We ain't come here to play no games, man. We didn't come here to play no games. Where should we begin? Matter of fact, let me say this, right? Let me say this. Let me talk to you real quick, my son. Let me talk to you real quick. Let me start off with you, Bubble Lips. Bubble Lips. Bubble Lips. Let me start off with you real quick. I'm talking to you. I offered you $10,000 to meet you in Highbridge. You ain't none of the smoke. So stop talking about a dude don't come outside, right? I told you we could get it on in the elevator. Heavyweight champ Shannon Briggs done reached out to you for us to fight in the ring. So if you're nervous about the street corner, because you know how we coming. You know how we coming outside. Everybody around me, just keeping it all the way funky. Everybody that fucks with me is a shooter. No, I'm not glorifying crime, but I will defend myself. That's just the bottom line. You roll up on me in the streets and you see them niggas around me, they ain't come to play. These niggas these rappers, these New York rappers, I don't like you New York rappers. I'm gonna get to you dudes too. We got time for all that, but I'm gonna get to you dudes too. My son, let me talk to you real quick, right? We living in a day and a time, right? In a day and a time. Giveaway monthly, kicking beats. We living in a day and a time. And I want y'all to think about what I'm saying. Mysonne is supposed to be an activist, right? He's an activist. He's supposed to be a political leader. He's supposed to be a frontliner for the people, right? So let me break this street shit down to you. That here comes my sarcasm. Let me break this street shit down to you. That these other YouTubers, they can't give you. Because they ain't from the streets. They don't understand the streets. They can't comprehend the streets. Nor do they give a fuck about the streets. Right? So these other YouTubers, let's talk about this real quick. Mysonne, you supposed to be a frontliner, activist. You in your car, and you talking about niggas don't be coming outside. What kind of message are you sending when the governor of New York and the mayor has waged war on the niggas that's going outside? Are you listening? So all you trolls that be recording, record this portion of this live. And ask Mysonne, why is he encouraging or bragging or taunting about people who do not go outside, right? Knowing that the governor has waged war on the dudes that's going outside. Why do I say this? Good people of New York, Chicago, PA, them Philly boys don't play. Right now, they #1, got Chicago beat, right? Everywhere where black people go outside, it ain't safe for black people to go outside. So you got this bubble lip activist, actor, failed rapper, sitting in his car. Matter of fact, you know what? Should I? Because sometimes you got to let people hear. You got this dude sitting in the car talking about niggas is not coming outside. Who's sending their husband outside to a shootout, Mysonne? People dying outside. Who's sending their nephews outside where people are dying, Mysonne? Who's sending their sons outside where people are dying? If you go outside in the hood and you standing outside like you ain't got no life, you're bound to get in trouble. See, niggas like you, Mysonne, you learned how to pussyfoot around because you don't want no troubles. I don't want no troubles. You don't want no troubles. You just know niggas. Walk with your chest stuck out, smiling. Hey, howdy, how you doing? Nigga, you ain't never been active. On your resume is a cab robbery that you claim you didn't do. You've never been active. You've never been gangster. You're not Tekashi. Tekashi got niggas hit. You throw up a black fist, put your hand behind your back, go in front of the judge, and they let you out the back of the precinct with your fake ass. Let me say this again. In the streets, it ain't safe outside. The governor and the mayor wage war on our black youth. You can get up to 7 years, or minimum rather, 7 years minimum now, if you get caught with a gun outside, where it ain't safe outside. Now, if you go outside in the hood, it ain't safe outside in the hood right now for nobody. Even the killers is ducking other killers. What part y'all don't understand? But you got an activist talking about niggas don't be coming outside. Everybody goes outside. Even the LGBTQ community is outside. The gays is outside. Everybody's outside. Everybody ain't just standing outside with idle time. You ain't neither. You live in hotels, Mr. Activist. Oh, you ain't been that active lately. It ain't been too many dead police bodies where you could chase the bag with the budget. Mr. Al Sharpton. Right. Right. But let me let you hear your activist in his own voice. Because these are the niggas that y'all be following. Where you at, Bubble Lips? What is nonsense at? Which one of these corny videos is it? Come on, hurry up, Bubble Lips. Come on. We ain't got all day. Let me skip.
Working with these niggas, we don't even move like that. And I realized that it's not that they wrong. What's good to tell us wrong? You know, it's not that they wrong, but what they don't understand is that we are in an era where the suckers are winning by default. And what I mean is, these suckers utilize these platforms. And us, you know, genuine stand-up real dudes, we never wanted publicity, right? We didn't need to talk loud. We never had to do anything because there was a time when everybody had to be in close proximity to you, right? Where when you was around a real dude, you sensed it. You was able to, as soon as everybody had to see each other because there wasn't no internet. So in order for you to make money, to make deals, to make anything, there had to be somebody in your presence.
You just said it. Somebody just said he's talking about himself. He is. Because when you was around the real dudes from Bronx River, I wasn't there that night when you got the drink thrown in your face and Moti tried to cut you and you started screaming, "It's not me, it's Nigel, it's Nigel." You didn't throw a punch when that drink got thrown in your face when you was around the real niggas. Like, stop it. These niggas be killing me.
Reputation, your literal reputation preceded you. Like if you was outside and you was moving around, your reputation preceded you. The way you carried yourself, were honoring, all of those things were known. Right, and even if they weren't known, when you was in the presence of other individuals, they was able to see it. Where we are right now, in the present moment, the internet has taken the visual presence away, right? So what's happening now, the suckers are able to create a facade on the internet because the real dudes have shunned the internet. They're like, we're not getting on the internet, we ain't talking. Well, we don't need to be doing all that because we who we are, right? So what's happening is we're literally losing by deep.
So the real dudes is not on the internet, but you got over 500,000 followers on Instagram. How the fuck you get that if you're not on the internet, you bitch nigga? Please explain that to me. How you get over 500,000 subscribers on Instagram and over 130,000 on YouTube if you're not on the internet? Do you see the lies? Are you listening to the lies? How did you get over 500,000 followers on Instagram if you too real to be on the internet? Everybody knows you from the internet. Nobody knows you for your rap career. But continue on. Keep digging your grave. Bubble Lips.
Default, right? Because the suckers are utilizing these platforms. The suckers are getting up here, they talking, they lying, they making themselves be who we actually are on the internet. Like they've created a fake facade about who's who on the internet, and that's all people know. All people are able to see is who comes on this internet and tells them a story, right? So they only get to hear the sucker side of a story, right? And that's all they know is real, right? So if you've been given fake so long, you don't even know what real is. There's dudes walking around with fake jewelry because they never been to a real jewelry store. They don't know what diamonds look like. They don't know any of these things.
So what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to upload the video with my jeweler, the one on Fordham, where I don't go outside, the one on Fordham, right across the street from Briggs, the most deadliest block in the Bronx. I'm going to upload a video with me getting my jewelry cleaned in the jewelry store from the jeweler that I got it from. And as a matter of fact, what I'm going to do for you is I'm moving over. I got my white gold, right? I got my white gold. So I'm switching over now because I'm going to do both to more of my yellow, right? My 18 karat. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just saying, you trying to talk indirectly about me, niggas, say my name. First and foremost, let's stop acting like I'm broke, son. You know I'm not broke. That's what got you tight. You know I got you broke. You know I'm not broke, son. Then that's what got you tight. Because that bag that y'all got, where you was sitting up there doing what you was doing, son, that was a temporary bag. Y'all ran out of work right now. They don't pay y'all for the dead little babies that's outside.
Master, bedroom, sliding, door.
But the reality of it is, coming from a real niggas don't talk about niggas' jewelry. Nigga, I drive a brand new 2021 Benz. I got a 2021 Spider sitting in my yard. And you talking about my jewelry? That's where the money went. This little $13,000 on this bracelet right here, that's nothing. With the ring to match it, it's nothing. That's light. I like my Benz better. I like what I did to my yard better. I'm going to show y'all my yard in a minute. Because you can't go outside. So I invested money to make my house, the outside of my house, look a little bit better. I stepped my shit up. Grown man bars. You talking about a nigga jewelry. If you going to talk about me, son, break down my personality and what I should or I shouldn't be doing. But keep on talking. It shows you what you're looking at. You ain't looking at a man's work. You ain't looking at a man's message. You looking at my fake jewelry. Right.
So what's fake is fake is become the new real. Fake has become the new real, and it's because of the internet. So the internet is a gift and a curse, right? It's a curse for brothers like myself and brothers who come from the school that I come from, to where we never had to advertise and really be vocal, because when you was in our presence and you met us, you would be able to tell, okay, this dude this is an official dude. His reputation precedes itself. I know dudes who know him. But right now, the internet travels faster than that, right? So you might be known in a few regions, a couple of states here and there, a few states, a lot of states. But the internet is traveling worldwide. And it's traveling at a speed of a minute. So these dudes is...
I gotta stop you and ask you, Mice, what the fuck is you talking about? I need to understand.
Bedroom, sliding,
What
door.
the fuck are you talking about? You talking about who's real and who's not? That's not what runs the world. You clown ass nigga. And that's why black people, the majority of us, is gonna stay some clown ass niggas, because you talking about who's real and who's not? The motherfuckers that run this world, when they sit down at the round table, at the Pentagon, or at the UN buildings, they not talking about who's real or who's not. You know what they're talking about? They talking about food shortages. They talking about world pandemics that's going on. They're talking about resources. Big bank taking little bank. They ain't talking about nigga talk. Who's real, who's right, who's not. That's the problem with you lost niggas. This fake ass activist don't even know if he Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Martin Luther King, or Malcolm X. Who the fuck are you? I've never in my life heard Malcolm X have a speech or a lecture talking about a real nigga. Never in my life heard Malcolm X talk about who was a real nigga or who's a fake nigga. But he did talk about them paid house niggas. He did talk about them actors turned rappers that sit up there and act like they down with the movement and they not. That's who he focused on. And you nigga, you my nigga, that's who you are. And people see you for who you are. The world don't give a fuck about a real nigga. The world gives a fuck about a man taking care of his children. And can't nobody up here sit up there and run that bullshit line that these other YouTubers is playing, talking about Hassan Campbell is misleading the youth. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. Because I'm not on the street corner with them little niggas while they sit up there shooting the block up. I'm in the house raising mine. What the fuck is you talking about? I got two 16-year-olds that's working their first job. Two of them. How am I misleading them? How is that? I got two that graduated high school. One of them wasn't even mine. She was a foster kid that I took in, raised her, graduated high school. What, I gotta show you her diploma? My oldest daughter graduated high school. She's presently working. Gave her daddy a granddaughter. After graduating and getting a job the way she was raised to do. Don't tell me about how I'm raising your fucking children. I'm not in your motherfucking house. I'm in my motherfucking house. And in my house, I pay the cost to be the fucking boss. I just finished talking shit to my wife. You want to see a bill that I just paid, motherfucker? Let me show you a bill that I just paid today. Hold this thought. Ah, fucking bitch. Ouch. Ow. Hurt my fucking ankle. You see this right here? What this bill say? Right? Let me keep my gardener name out of this. It's none of y'all fucking business. You see that bill?
Bedroom. Sliding.
I paid that cash. This bill right here? That bill right there was paid cash. That's $6,000 worth of work that I had done outside my house. So when you talking about what a man does, or who a family are misleading, how will her, like, let's start with the military mind games, right? With these internet niggas. When y'all talking about Hassan Campbell misleading the youth, I'm not around the youth. Not your youth. I'm in my house raising my kids. The time that y'all spend on the streets, every day. Malik, come here, Malik. Where he at? Oh, he outside. Okay, he running. I got an autistic son that's 23 years old. He needs a round-the-clock babysitter. So you know what Hassan Campbell time is spent? Around the clock raising a 23-year-old man that will never be a man because he's autistic. So when you talking about I'm misleading the youth, where? Because I made a video addressing some shit where somebody teased me for being molested and it sounded crazy because I was drunk on the internet and angry because my pain came out, so I let my pain come out. That was years ago, baby. And even the rant that I had a couple of weeks ago, if I got to deal with y'all taunting me and disrespecting me, I don't give a flying. I'm going to speak my speech. But please, let's stop with that, man. Because not near one of you niggas watching me right now done spent this $6,000 that I spent going on $7,000. I already gave him $3,000. That's $9,000 I spent in my house. Taking care of my kids. That ain't even got nothing to do with the $5,000 that I gave my fucking wife. Did I not give you $5,000 towards these bills? They can't hear your voice.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's every month. Every month in this one house alone, one house, I'm spending $5,000 on bills, mortgage, Con Edison, whatever my bills is. That's what I'm paying for. So when y'all sitting up there talking about, oh, this man, he misleading the youth, how? Coming from a nigga that don't live with his kids? Let me say that again. Coming from a nigga that don't live with his kids. Coming from a nigga that don't live. At least when y'all sit up there and give a nigga super chat, right? Super chat, because y'all like to watch my pockets. Because the people that support me really supports me and they show me love. So when y'all count in my super chat, right? At least you know you giving super chat to a nigga that don't go live, right? I'm not the $1 million dude that go live 3 times a day, 9 hours out of the day. I'm not the $1 million dudes, no names, that goes live 3 times a day. I've never seen a millionaire, never seen a millionaire go live 3 times a day. You got to start asking your question, what kind of millionaire wants that much donations? But let me mind my business. Because I'm a broke nigga that came from the projects. And then I got niggas telling me, a nigga that was raised in the projects, that went to jail, in 94, went to jail for a body in attempt. Tried to charge me with 2 more homicides. That's 3 in attempt the first time I went to jail. In 2000, got shot. Got charged with shooting 3 people. In 2004, went back to jail for a homicide again. But I got an activist, right? Who has friends that's doing life in jail, telling niggas on the internet that they don't come outside. A smart nigga that's living in these last days will stay his ass in the house and won't go outside. There's no reason to go outside. Ain't nothing outside but evil. But this is your activist? Bro, you don't need to show what you do in your house to be a man. Niggas pay bills every day, B. No, niggas don't pay bills every day. That's the fucking problem. Niggas stand on street corners and brag about nothing. This is why we love you, Haas. Love you too, family. What's up, Haas? We love you. Miss Rather Unique, looking all pretty in red. Love you, sis. Seymour, you need to do an interview with YouTube King Rob. Bottom line, people starting to think you a Mason because you dodging him. First of all, I don't even know who the fuck King Rob is. And the problem with you niggas is, y'all think that we all watch each other. I don't watch nobody on fucking YouTube. You know what I watch on YouTube and on Instagram? Vacation spots. How to fix your house. How to fix it. Like motorcycle. I watch fun shit. I don't watch these niggas. So as far as me, I'm not one of them niggas that's going to sit up there and pretend not to be a Mason. I hate secret societies, motherfucker. I'm not the nigga that asked the nigga what fraternal order you down with. I'm a nigga that made it out the hood that wasn't supposed to be on YouTube. I told my story and came through the gatekeepers. I came through the gatekeepers. They just didn't think I was going to shine like this. Don't try to turn me into the enemy, nigga. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all don't see me in these fraternal order parties. You'll never see me in them neither. I don't want to rock with the stars. I don't like none of them. I'm the nigga that called them out. So all these niggas, I don't need to sit down with a motherfucking nigga. Y'all niggas need to sit down with your sit down with your kids and your wife. Why the fuck would I need to sit down with another YouTuber when I've been fighting Africa Bambaataa in the internet for years and nobody would stand next to me? And now y'all dogging me, talk about the deadline is August 14th. Well, go to court, bitch. Don't Star got 8 other victims? Why the fuck you telling me to go? I don't know who the fuck y'all think y'all talking to. I am not your punk bitch. I don't do what the fuck you want me to do. I do what the fuck I want to do. You dig, nigga? Heavy Andy, yo, how's Jim Jones in Harlem streets playing dice and drinking alcohol with Shooter and Cass 2 times of suffering inside of a cell. Jimmy running the streets. I mean, the reality of it is you got to understand something, right? Jim Jones is broke right now. He's broke. Jim Jones is broke right now. But we're going to get into that. Let's stick the mics on right now. We don't want to get off a topic. Let's get back to Bubble Lips. I'm not playing no games with this nigga.
These fake dudes who have no credibility and nothing, they're putting out 10 and 15 videos daily, right? And when nobody, if it's nobody to check their story, if it's nobody to combat the bullshit and the lies that they saying, they become the real. Your perception is real, right? What your perception is your reality. So that's what this is the era we in. So a lot of dudes are like, yo, Mike, you shouldn't be up there talking to these dudes. And I'm trying to explain to them, we don't have a choice, right? Because that's why we losing. Because these dudes are spreading their gospel, right? It's like you're a preacher, right? And you got one church in Harlem.
He said that's why we losing. Who's we, my son? The fake activists that's out there, that's only out there when there's a dead body budget, that'll sit up there after George Floyd received millions of dollars in shares in Disney. Either it was George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. George Floyd kids got shares in Disney for his death. His death, if he really died, because I don't believe he ever died. I could be wrong, but I don't believe it. But this man's death got him shares in Disney. His kids, they rich forever. Any real man, that's all you could ask for. His family's been compensated. Breonna Taylor, family's been compensated. Y'all pushed this shit for 2 to 3 years straight during a pandemic. Meanwhile, we were the pandemic, and the pandemic dropping on streets like flies, and y'all niggas ain't said a word about that. But that's why the real niggas is winning, because we calling y'all out on y'all bullshit. And y'all don't expect us to call y'all out on y'all bullshit. Now it's to the point to where that we seeing gang members. Shout out to Hocus 4/5. Shout out to Trife Gangster. Now you got Mel Cross hit me up last night. Shout out to Mel Cross. CK been hitting me up. I even got celebrities hitting me up. Millionaires. Multi-A-list celebrities hitting me up behind the scenes. Because they starting to realize the fakeness in this industry. My son, they treated you like so much of a bitch. It broke my heart. Real talk, my son. When I seen Tamika Mallory performing at the Grammys, but you was the rapper. But when you know you dealing with a puppet, you ain't see that bitch ass nigga talking about, yo, how you got a bitch that can't sing or rap performing at the Grammys when a rapper that's been in the game for over 20 years, went to jail, came back, supposedly fought in the street for his people, and you sitting backstage at the after party? You bitch ass nigga. They bitched you. And you talking about what's real or not? You got treated by the industry. In your circle, Tamika Mallory bitched you. You ain't even spit no balls, you bitch nigga. You know how we coming. I like that song. You know how we coming, nigga. What you were trying? You know how you couldn't even perform your song. Nobody respects you. But let's keep going.
You don't got no internet. You don't got nothing. You just got your church in Harlem. You're a dope preacher. But a whack preacher just on the internet every day, he getting millions of views. He's lying, spreading all. He don't even know nothing about it. His gospel is spreading way further and faster than yours. So his gospel is becoming more known, even though yours is more potent and more authentic. His becomes more popular, right? And therefore it becomes what they call real, or what they utilize as the standard. So us as individuals of integrity that move a certain way, we have to utilize the same platforms that they utilize to miseducate and trick and lie to our people and our kids. We got to use those same platforms to tell them the truth. We got to combat bullshit when we know it's bullshit. We can't afford to sit back silently and peacefully coexist and let these people keep lying and be like, yo, I ain't even gonna entertain that. They lying.
Bubble lips. In America, last weekend, we had 1,000 shootings in Black America. 1,000 people shot. Last weekend, all over Black America, there was 1,000 people shot in Black America, and not one word from you and Tamika Mallory. There was 1,000 people shot in Black America, and not one word from you and Tamika Mallory. Because you are a controlled agent. When you love, you love. You can't turn the switch of loving your people off and on where you just love Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. The same shit that got you riding in a foreign right now. Notice mysonne don't never show his car? But you could tell a foreign from the inside of the seats. Breonna Taylor and George Floyd got your bitch ass living in a penthouse building, a door building like you told Lord Akim. So you ain't living in a tenement building no more on the blocks. That shit got you with a doorman. You got Mr. Belvedere opening up the door for you, and you ain't got a fucking job. Your records don't sell. And you talking about what's real or not? I ain't come here to play no games. This live gonna be a serious one.
It affects you because your kids pay more attention to the internet than they do to you, and that's just a fact. I remember with my kids all hours a day, and they on the internet more than they pay attention to what I'm saying. So if we don't utilize the same platforms and the same strategies that the suckers is utilizing to miseducate, to educate our people, then we are losing by default. We're losing by default. I had a few conversations with some real dudes, and they was like, "You're right." I said, "That's why I have to. When I see some shit that's totally disaccording to principles and morals and honor."
Why the fuck do he keep talking about real dudes? You bitch nigga, you are affiliated and around, right? Listen to this nigga. I was talking to some real dudes. No, bitch nigga, why you not telling us the conversation that you had with Kamala Harris? Why you not telling us about the conversation that you had with Kamala Harris and the president? You know, the ones that y'all fought so hard to get Trump out for, that did everything for black people while he was in office. And now, isn't it coincidentally? And I need everybody to fill me on this. That Kamala Harris and Biden has a history of the most lockups of black people. And now, under Kamala Harris and Biden, we have become, and they stole my words. This is the crazy part about it. I'm the first nigga to call black people the pandemic within the pandemic, and they use that on the media. White media use that. Black people have become the pandemic within the pandemic. There's more black deaths than it is in this pandemic, and they use that on the internet. So now, under Biden and Kamala Harris, laws have been put into place to lock your children up. In September, it is about to become the coldest winter ever for your children. And this bitch nigga sitting up here talking about who's real and who's not. And I just finished talking to some real niggas. So you mean to tell me you ain't just finished talking to the congressman? You ain't just finished talking to the district attorney? You ain't just finished talking to the police at one police plaza to figure out how to not lock our children up? You just finished talking to some real niggas? A real nigga ain't never did shit real in the black fucking community. That's why all these kids is dying. Hit the fucking like button so we can get the notifications out. Because this live right here, I ain't get started yet. We just dealing with mysonne right now. I ain't even get to the baby. We got a lot to talk about. If y'all really rocking with me like that, and I'm going to say something to y'all haters, right? And y'all other YouTube bloggers that's watching me. If Hassan Campbell falls off the same way Young Pharaoh did, the same way they doing Tommy Sotomayor, do y'all realize the same way you see Sonetta's finished, the same way Star barely surviving, that nigga barely surviving, but he an industry nigga, so it don't matter. Do y'all understand if Hassan Campbell falls off of YouTube, are y'all not watching how mainstream artists are taking over YouTube, a platform that we built? Us regular small people is what pulled the audience to YouTube. Celebrities are coming to YouTube and they're taking over and they're being pushed and promoted. You got millionaires. A bunch of them. I'm not singling out one. That's coming. That's doing podcast YouTube. Mano. On YouTube right now. Podcast. Jim Jones is about to do a podcast. Niggas been performing in arenas for over 10 to 20 years. Right? Kwame. $60 million in basketball. YouTube, right? Lil Wayne, podcasts. It's too many names to go through that's coming to YouTube. So when y'all sitting back and y'all hating on me, if I fail, y'all niggas is already failing. What chance do you have to compete against the bigger dudes, the celebrities on YouTube? All right. Hassan Campbell was a made nigga that made himself. I came through these gatekeepers and I don't fuck with none of them. I done showed y'all the difference between these dirty YouTube streets. Because that's what it is now. I'm changing the energy in the streets. I got gangsters going outside in the East Coast trying to clean the streets up. I got gangsters hitting me up. I got dudes that done decades in jail trying to give back to the community right now. I'm changing the energy in this motherfucker. Niggas in the streets don't give a fuck about my son. They don't believe him. The youth don't give a fuck about these celebrities that came to YouTube. They don't understand us. How you gonna teach a program to a little nigga that hates school? How you gonna teach a program to a little nigga that hate life? How many people in this comment section have thought about committing suicide? Press 1 in the comment section if you thought about at one point in time committing suicide. Press 1 in the comment section at one point in time in your life you hated life and you didn't want to live. See, the problem with these niggas that don't know nothing about the hood, they got answers that don't apply to the hood. It don't fit us. You know why it don't fit us? Because nobody's came with the cure to this heart disease that we have, this self-hate. Nobody's came with the cure or the healing from the pain that we are still suffering from of 400 years of blood, sweat, and tears of that plantation. We still suffering from the pains and the abuse of our ancestors in slavery. So what program is going to heal and fix that? You bitch niggas, you can't heal that with a program. You got to heal that with years and years and years of love. You got to take niggas out of poverty. You can't have a little nigga being raised in his mama's belly. The most dangerous place on this earth is in the womb of a hood booger. Being raised by a real nigga. Blah. Baby ain't gonna never see nothing but his father's fucking back. Now you explain to me how a fucking program gonna fix that. Nigga never got a hug from his daddy. Little niggas never got a hug from their daddy. How the fuck is a program gonna fix broken homes? Where every 6 months, a little nigga got a new stepdaddy. Why you think they came up with the fucking term ADHD? Why do you think they came up with the term ADHD? You think a little nigga gonna be able to go into a school and learn anything when he's feeling void and empty of love? When his mother sitting up there telling him how much she hate him because he reminds him of his father that he's never seen? Y'all niggas study me. All you niggas study me. I see you. You study me, but you ain't got my passion and you ain't got my pain. So when y'all get up here with this fakeness, with this fake activist shit, When you want to be a fake activist, or you want to feel like when you broke, when y'all come with an agenda. Everybody came to this bitch with an agenda. The first 2 years of me being on YouTube, I didn't make a fucking dollar. The first 2 years of me being on YouTube, Cap Gills put me on point. Yo, you not monetized. You the real deal. You know how much you could be getting paid for your videos? I'm like, what's that? What's monetized? I was dumb. Y'all niggas came with an agenda, filling y'all goddamn super chat up. How many times I go live? How many? I don't. But y'all get mad when I go live. We got 5,500 people in the building. Oh, y'all thought I was over. On a Friday night, everybody partying. Come on, let's finish, Bubble Lips. Let's finish. Sometimes y'all should think about what y'all say before you say it. Because, yeah, he been talking to some real niggas, but he ain't talking to none of the politicians. Now he back to real nigga mode.
I gotta say something about it. I'm gonna take the hit because you know why? I'm taking the hit because they've been able to mislead these kids and these people for so long that when I say some shit, it sounds foreign. Because the suckers got millions and 5 and 100 million followers. So they're able to come on here every day and constantly drill this.
Bubble Lips, you got over 500,000 subscribers on Instagram, but you mad because you know YouTube is the big stage, my nigga. YouTube and Instagram is a totally different ball game, so you big mad. But you got over 500,000 and over 130,000 on. Let me see what you got. This number ain't showing right now. Over 130,000. No, he got 153,000 subscribers. Who you talking about? You got over 100. Oh, right. You supposed to be bigger than me because you the rapper. Well, guess what? Let me inform you. My YouTube hits, my records that I sell on YouTube, my voice, been doing better than a lot of you rappers, and that's why you niggas is mad.
Get into the people's head. So they start to believe that shit that's real. So where's the counter narrative? Who's going to counter the narrative? Who's going to be up here utilizing the same platforms and saying that shit they said is a lie? This is how you do it. This is what honor looks like. This is what real looks like. This is how men move. Right? And if there's no counterbalance, and niggas are, oh, why you getting it? That ain't got nothing to do with you. Of course it got something to do with me. Anytime that somebody is utilizing these platforms that spread around to millions, especially kids are the main ones on these platforms. Anytime that dishonorable suckers are utilizing these platforms to spread a message, to dilute the minds of kids, and I don't utilize my platform to tell them the truth, then I'm just as bad as the niggas who lied to them. If I'm allowing these people to keep running game on these kids because I don't want to disturb the natural order, or I'm not going to even entertain the sucker shit. No, I'm just as bad. You understand? I'm just as bad. If I'm not telling you the truth when I know they lying to you, if I'm not combating, I'm not stopping there in the middle like nah, that's not real.
We can't take no more of your voice, you big lip, bubble lip, motherfucking liar. You's a liar. We can't even take no more of you. I know I can't take no more of you because the reality of it is, for one, you use your voice to pick and choose your battles. Lil Tim put a video out disrespecting King Von, bragging about killing King Von indirectly with a shovel. You said nothing to him because you know Lil Tim will pop your top. You ain't never pop nothing, nigga. So you don't say nothing to him. But you'll sit up there and talk shit because Whack 100 decided to decided now to become a vlogger now. Whack wants to be a blogger now. Now he wants to come over to the YouTube stage too to get some of this YouTube money. Right? All of the celebrities is coming over here. So you got a problem with Whack, but you ain't got a problem with Little Tim taking one of our best rappers and killing him. They were shooting a fair one. Not one time did I hear mysonne tell Lil Tim, you a dirty, foul little nigga because you killed a A dude that was having a fist fight. It was a one-on-one fight. You said nothing about that. We don't want to hear your voice. Your voice, your breath stank. Shut up. How that corny ass nigga Marky say, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up. Shut up. Keep doing your thing, homie. I feel you. I got 7 kids with my wife, 15-year-old trust. I feel you, bro. Thank you, family, for sponsoring this war and pissing these haters off. Jason, our biggest problem, praising celebrities and athletes that don't do nothing for us but take from us. Exactly. Marcio Real, keep speaking the truth, Haas. It's a war, and these fraternal order puppets, much love from Queen. Yes, these fraternal order, oh, we going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Keith Faith, thanks for the donation, family. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're going to get into it. More love. Thank you, family. Appreciate you. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Niggas running around telling each other that I'm finished. Karina, why doesn't the media go after Bambaataa? That's a good question. Why did I become everybody's punching bag and not him? Why is it that Star telling everybody to put pressure on me to take him to court and not the 8 other victims that Star has? Let me ask that again. So why is it that everybody's telling me to take him to court, right? A dude that's been keeping this in the limelight that tried to take him to court already. I've been to court. I've been to the lawyer's office. They can't find him. But nevertheless, now I got to fight the people in Africa, Bambaataa. I can't win that fight. Y'all raised reasonable doubt. Y'all try to make me not to be a victim. This is what the people did. I didn't even make it to court yet, and this is what y'all doing. So y'all think I'm going to fight y'all and him too? Fuck you. No, I will not. I can't fight him and the people too. I give up. I quit. You don't like it? Get the fuck off my page and unsubscribe. I can't fight every fucking YouTuber, every blogger, every nigga that want to be disrespectful, talk about you knew what you was doing. But if a grown man, but then again, see, that's the problem. All you sisters out there, I want y'all to pay attention to dudes that talk like that because they don't have no problem with being with your 12-year-old child. Oh, right. That's what Hassan Campbell said. What if I, hypothetically speaking, do this to your 12 or 13 because y'all made fun of me? What you expect? What do you expect when you a straight man and somebody tries to remind you that you had one of the worst things that you could imagine happen to you in your life through a fucking man that was the godfather of hip-hop? And it's strange that we going through this in hip-hop. And y'all tease me because of that, and then you think I'm supposed to say nice shit? No. If it's fuck my kids, then it's fuck yours too. You dig? If it's fuck my mother, then it's fuck your mother too, nigga. I'm from the hood, not Hollywood. I'm not a boule nigga. If it's fuck mine, then it's fuck yours. Simple. Seymour Giddy. And that is why we need to do an interview with King Raw, because he broke down FBG Duck and Vaughn Murder. Stop advertising these other niggas on my platform and using your money for me to read that. I don't give a fuck about what nobody else is doing. Noah Albert, thanks for the donation, family. Karina, do a show with B Stinger. I don't want nothing to do with B Stinger, as B Stinger allegedly got that bag. He's gone. He got what he wanted. Hassan Campbell can go to court to get a bag. I don't want Bam's money. Anthony, you the truth. Channel was the truth. I salute you. Thank you, family. Appreciate you. We just getting started, people. Hit that like button so we can get the notifications out. That's the only reason why we ask y'all, because if y'all gonna be in here and this is gonna be y'all channel, because those of y'all that's watching, this is your channel too. And if you want your channel to stay afloat, and you want your channel to get the best of the views that it can get, then hit the like button so we can get the notifications out. That's all I'm asking, because if you're watching me, that means you're a supporter. Even if you're hating right now. All of you cats that make videos after I do my live, y'all make videos talking about me, I keep you afloat. If I stop making videos, you don't get no views. What part y'all don't understand? We a team, haters. If I don't make a video, you don't get no views. 10 toes down. If my name is not in your title, you don't get any views. So hit the like button so I can keep you afloat. Because if I left YouTube, nobody's never watching y'all again. We a team. Hated love the underdogs on top. It is what it is. Yo, love the truth, Haas. Tell them about the truth about there's no real nigga. There is no such thing as no real nigga, man. MC Lovin, preach. KG the Buddha, we need you. A Jesse Lee, Patreon's interview, big dog. I don't know who that is neither. I guess the brothers gotta reach out to me, and I will be working with more smaller YouTubers soon too. LaShawn Adams, thank you, family. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you ain't fighting for me or fighting with me or fighting the same cause that I'm fighting, some of you niggas don't even waste your time reaching out to me. Because the reality of it is, some of y'all smaller YouTubers, y'all see these niggas dragging my name, dragging me. But then you want me to work with you? Y'all not even defending me, and y'all know that this shit, that these lies that these niggas be telling, y'all been watching for years. Before some of my new subscribers. Y'all know the truth. So if y'all not sitting up there trying to hold me down, please get out of here, man. I don't need fake love. I've been a subscriber for a little while now and have always been understanding the message you share. Keep it up, please. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Diamond, please stop with the Bambada jokes. It's old. Yeah, it is old. It's corny. Ivan, what up, brother? Patricia, I saw your message is powerful tonight. I'm not even, I haven't even gotten started yet. That's why I'm like, yo, let's get the notifications out. Share this live. Hit the like button so we can get it out. I just did the beginning. We just finished talking about mysonne, and the reason why I deal with mysonne like that is because he is somebody that is supposed to be a leader. He's supposed to be the next Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, who chose himself, who's in the front line, who they made our leader. We didn't select this nigga to be our leader, but they put him on the front line with the George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, had them hijack the real movements, and now he back to being a real nigga again. No! I am locked into your channel knowledge. Anthony Jordan, thank you. I appreciate you, family. Oh, we about to get into it. Karina, no joke, Bambada needs to be exposed. He has been exposed already. Bambada has been exposed already. Bambada, his army, his Zulu nation, his family, I dismantled that. I don't think y'all understand, but I'm going to teach y'all. In the near future, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to teach y'all. I dismantled his family. I made people turn their back on this dude. Thousands of people. But the crazy part about it is, the one thing I will say about Africa Bambaataa is that man apologized for what he did to me in front of a room full of people. This is what y'all don't know. Not only did he apologize, but he said he was going to get help. These cats that you see, that brought Ron Savage out, some of these cats allegedly was extorting Bam. Allegedly, Ron got his bag. He didn't share that bag with Star, allegedly. He didn't give Star anything, allegedly. So Star's mad because their documentary, him and Layla Will's documentary, is not selling. Niggas is trying to make a profit, allegedly, off of my life, and I'm sick and tired of these snakes. I'm still not healed off of what I've been through. So leave me the fuck alone. I hate how our black celebs, front runners, natives, legends, or whatever spent money more on material shit than more than they do to build for the culture. Right. Unmask them, mark them, get them highs. Tired of these celebrities, bro. Hell yeah, I'm tired of these celebrities. And I hate these these New York rappers. These New York, Nosy TV, what gas station you get your jewelry from? What gas station I get my jewelry from? I'm just curious to like, what do you see? You see me in a house, right? On the opposite side of this house is a 180 gallon fish tank. Damn near every fish inside the tank costs $150. I'm sitting in a house with Benzes outside, Audis outside, spiders outside, and you wondering about my jewelry? My kids is living in a middle class area that I fought hard and worked hard to move out of Bronx River. Or rather, because from Bronx River, I was in Co-op City. From Co-op City, having my own co-op to a mortgage. And your bum-ass mentality is worrying about my jewelry. My jewelry. Anybody that deal with jewelry know what jewelry look like, what's real or what's fake, but it doesn't even matter. Let's just call this gas station jewelry. Right now, I'm one of the most respected voices. One of the most respected voices on social media. We got 5,700 people in the building watching right now. This jury ain't worth the love that I'm getting and the support that I'm getting from the people. And that's what got your bitch ass here talking about the gas station jury. Right. Meanwhile, you talking about the gas station jury, but at the same time, you counting my super chat and you noticing that my super chat is popping. So if my super chat is popping, if I wanted to, I could take that money and go get some real jewelry. Right. 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 Damn, you dumb. Hefner Ralph, thanks for the donation, family. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Thanks for sponsoring this war. Because every time y'all, Tyrone, thanks for the donation, fam. Every time y'all sit up there and y'all sponsor this war and y'all put money in a super chat of a nigga that don't go. I'm the broke nigga. And I want y'all to think about this. I'm the broke nigga that don't go live. I don't go live. But you got rich niggas going live 3 times a day with their super chat turned on. Something just ain't right. Heavy Andy, young kids of New York is running around playing pistol tag. They damn sure is. They are. And these real niggas ain't nowhere to be found. Dorian Haas on some 9-6 troublesome tonight. Dirty. Why? Stop asking me about a dirty nigga named Mr. Skinny that nobody watches. He is broke. He's mentally breaking down. He doesn't know whether he's going or coming. Now, I said his name for you because you keep putting him in the highlight. Nobody cares about Mr. Skinny. That's the dirty section of YouTube that just can't get right. He can't get right. He can't. It's over. We know, they know that people know he's there. They don't want to watch him. Frankie, yo, you still right here just wondering. Now, the funny part about it is the nigga that made that video just actually made a video telling y'all that he was actually joking. And it's disgusting how y'all trying to break a real stand-up man. Do I fucking look like I braid hair? Or do I look like the type of nigga that'll really use this axe with no apologies? Do I look like I braid hair? Do you think there's going to be another lockdown from COVID? Hell yeah, it's coming. Oh, we gonna get into that. How do you feel about your white fans? How do I feel about my white fans? I tell people every time, all the time, go find you some white fucking friends. Don't nobody party like white people. Don't nobody have fun like white people. The war on unvaccinated has begun. We are a new age mutant. We are the threat to the government. Oh, you dig? You are. Absolutely. Marcus, thank you, family. Appreciate you. Tyrone, do your brothers, do you and anybody know that stop? What? Hold up, what'd you say? Do you, brother, you are you and nobody can stop that? Okay, all right, all right, I had to read it again. Tell them text 43 for the haters highs. Who? Tell them text 43 just dropped $100 up in there. Oh my God. Justin Wilson, oh my God. Thank you for sponsoring this. Whoa, I ain't noticed that. Okay. Super chat is popping. That's what's up. And we just getting started. It's crazy how we getting love in the super chat, but y'all not hitting that like button, but that's all right though. Your analysis is needed. I support this channel. Thank you, family. I appreciate you. D Streets, thank you for the donation, family. Appreciate you. Ivan, the trash takes itself out. Keep telling the truth to these kids. You never said they would like it. You only promised it is the truth. Peace. And you were absolutely right, family. Appreciate you. Frankie, what the swap meet you give your hats from? The swap meet? The swap meet? I get my hats from Jalo's Fashion. Matter of fact, I think he changed the name of his stores. The Majesties. Thank you for the donation, family. Appreciate you. Nosy TV. Oh God, I'm not. I can't with the dirty section. I can't, please. I can't with the dirty section of YouTube. Got him, King. Thank you for putting up this live, bro. You got the best channel on YouTube. I DM you earlier asking for some content you put on for us. Salute, King. I can't even wait to get into this topic. I'm scrolling down. I'm catching up because I'm trying to catch up before I go into the go into the baby, because that's where we really at. I had to address mysonne real quick. I'm gonna keep on addressing them. I'm gonna keep on addressing these activists. Mysonne and Tamika Mallory is at the front line of our war, so we have to address them. We have to. Mysonne and Tamika Mallory has been put as leaders of the black community, and I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that because I understand that they have been abducted into the matrix and they are not who you think they are. They are not fighting for our cause. Remember, you ain't gonna never see Hassan Campbell taking the oath. You ain't gonna never see me pledging unless I'm making a mockery out of these motherfuckers because I don't respect your goddamn fraternal order. None of them. Hassan Campbell was down with no fraternal orders. None of them. On the day of Yama Kiyama, on the day of judgment, when I got an answer to the Most High, I will not be answering or having to answer for committing treason against our people. These people took the oath. Your favorite rappers, battle rappers, celebrities, they all took the oath. All of them. In New York State Prison, if a person braided hair, the whole jail would know and more people would claim it. Exactly. I don't even care about nobody talking about that stupid shit. When I was in jail, I was getting busy. I had no choice. Braided hair, I was getting busy. My own hair ain't braided. I can't braid my own hair. Gotta get out of here with that, man. Vincent, thanks for the donation. See, the one thing I don't want, when that other YouTuber, I don't even want to bring his name up, when he started bigging up the dirty section of YouTube, he picked up the audience. I don't want the audience from the dirty section of YouTube. I don't want them. I don't want y'all over here. Y'all stay on the dirty section. Because over here, you're going to get this work. We're going to have content. We're going to talk about something. And I guarantee you, throughout this whole live, y'all going to be like, yo, son, this nigga was spitting. You're not going to constantly see me doing a live every day talking about the same shit. What's the point? What is the point? If you ain't got nothing to say, shut up. Edward, keep speaking the truth, man. Thanks for the donation, family. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Thank you, all of y'all, for not letting the enemy distinguish and put out the light. Because dudes is trying to put my lights out. You got one dude fighting the whole goddamn internet, and you got to ask yourself, why? In the streets, when dudes fight, it's always the good dudes that come and say, nah, let them shoot a fair one. Or people will jump in. For some reason, the enemy don't like Hassan Campbell on this platform. And the enemy is sending all the agents to put out as many videos as they can to to outshine or to push out, to drown out. When you search my name, you see an enemy. And you're like, let me see what this is. Now you done clicked on some shit that you don't even want to watch. Those streets, we out here on the block in the streets of Philly. We tune and we support you in the hood. That's why they mad. That's exactly why they mad, because I got the streets in a headlock. That's exactly why, because it ain't no pretending. Niggas talking about, hey, you ain't outside. Every time I went outside, I damn near lost my fucking freedom. Why the fuck am I in a rush to go back outside to what? I'm fighting a gun case right now. When you ever seen a nigga call 911 to retrieve a gun and get locked up 2 months later for it? Go outside for what? If you go outside, you got to carry a gun and an extra clip. When you're standing outside, the police is going to be driving by. They're going to look at you. You're going to look at them. Now you have to make a decision to be a real nigga and air their ass out, or put your hand behind your back and let them lock you the fuck up like a coward because you brought that gun out for somebody that's black that look just like you, but you let a Klansman in a blue and white car come through your neighborhood and make you put your hand behind your back like a bitch nigga and put you back into slavery? And now they talking about putting you away for 7 years? And these rappers, mysonne and all the rest of these rappers, nightlife, talking about you ain't outside. Cashing over 2 times is out of here. Facing life in jail. Taxstone got 10 years right now. Facing another 25 for murder of Banger, Trife Gangsta Brother. Allegedly, Troy Ave. I don't know how true this is. They say he just got shot for the 3rd time. He's facing 25 years for the murder of his best friend. Go outside for what? All of my friends are dead or got life in jail. It's only a couple still in the street. I don't hang out with just any and everybody. Go outside for what? To see if I can survive another 40 years on a street corner? And this is coming out of the mouth of a 40-year-old man? Niggas just shot out outside. That's why we doomed. 5,800 people in the building and they mad. Nikki, what are your thoughts on Kevin Samuels and the act petition to remove him from YouTube? I think anybody, I haven't watched much of Kevin Samuels at all, except for a little clips or whatever. I said I am going to start watching him because I do want to start talking about some of the topics that he talk about when it deals with relationships, because that's the most important thing that you can talk about. That's why he's winning. That man is entitled to his thoughts. He is entitled to his thoughts. So anybody, they got a petition trying to get me off of YouTube. You got black men trying to get a black man off of a white plantation or station. Think about it. Is that not some house nigga shit? If you don't like somebody, you go on the block. They be like, back in the days, they be like, he got that traca. That's that traca. That's what they call garbage weed. That's that traca. We don't want it. You ain't buying nobody garbage weed, so why you watching somebody that you don't like? Help me to understand that. Who tunes in to somebody that they don't like? If I watch somebody that I don't like because I'm up for a debate, mysonne, I watch him because he's talking about me and he's up in the forefront of our people. He is a political leader that has control over our lives. So I have no choice to talk about him. Kwame Brown, on the other hand, I don't never want to talk about him again. It's over. Whatever issue I had with that man, I'm moving away from that. I'll let him become my troll. I'm not going back. I'm living my best life. I'm not going back and forth with you, nigga. I'm not even going back and forth with my wife. I don't see the benefit of going back and forth with another nigga on YouTube doing the same thing that I'm doing. For what? If you want to battle me, let's go live for live. Any of you niggas with a message. Y'all can't fuck with me. I got the streets in a frenzy. I got the hood on smash. I got celebrities reaching out to me on the phone. Because my voice is respected. And I'm not well, I'm a celebrity now, I guess. I'm a YouTuber. The Bond Show. Tell them, Haas, from the Bond Show channel. Shout out to the Bond Show. Appreciate you, family. Ryan L, thank you, family. Appreciate you. Biggie 21, the devil is a liar. Don't make any deals with him. People making deals with the devil every day. Sailor, another YouTuber, said, got a scarlet dancer pregnant during the pandemic. I don't believe it. Either way, I support you. Let me explain something to you. For one, I don't go to strip clubs no more. I stopped going to strip clubs probably about what? Over 10 years ago? Maybe 15 years ago? I don't do the strip clubs. That's not my thing. I ain't saying I ain't gonna never go into one again. Who knows? But more than likely, I don't think so. It's not my thing. No more. I don't like the energy. So as far as me sitting up there getting a whore pregnant, no, not at all. I saw you, my favorite YouTuber. I'm gonna fight with you. Thank you to the Majesty Spark Show. Barry the Turtle, show off them lunch lady arms. That was funny, you fucking bastard. All right. See, now I got the trolls. I'm trying to show love to the super chat. Money grips. But y'all just saying some ignorant shit now. Like, at the end of the day, if you're going to sit up there and say something, make a nigga, spark a nigga brain to say some real shit. Come on with the corny shit, man. We not the dirty section of YouTube. We ain't the troll section of YouTube. We coming with the content, with conversation, man. That's needed. That's needed. Everything that I said tonight, I stand on it. Because I said some shit that makes sense. You got a politician / rapper that helped to get your president and vice president, two people who's waged war on the black community before and locked all of our family members up, uncles up, aunts up. And now it's about to happen again. We have a little bit of time to try to save our youth from the penitentiary system that's coming. It's coming. And you know what's coming with it? It's like when you watch that show, right? The Night Walkers. When you watch The Night Walkers, you know that evil is coming. Y'all don't realize when they lock up all these wild young boys, calling it making the streets safe, and at the same time, as they locking up all of these young boys, they pushing a vaccine on you, and your fucking mayor, your Governor Cuomo is talking about sending people to your door and taking you out of your house to get vaccinated. Taking you out of your house. So they have a plan on locking your young boys up and then sending people to take you. This is what he said. Taking you out of your house to where? To where? To where? And at the same time, see, I don't deal with this vaccine shit. I don't speak on it because I realize how dangerous it is. But being that I'm speaking on it, they're talking about taking your children and locking them up because your children are dying in the street and your bitch asses won't go out there to get your kid. See, here's this simple, right? I hate when motherfuckers play military mind games. If every fucking uncle, father, every little bastard in the street got a fucking daddy out there, if they mama and daddy go get the little bastard and bring him back home, nobody's kid will be dying. If every little bastard had a daddy and an uncle that went out there and disarmed them and took that firearm and told them put this away for the real enemy and taught them who the real enemy was, our streets would be safe. Can I get a hello, deep divers? Y'all make shit sound like it's more harder than what it is. Why do you think Hassan Campbell is supposed to go out in the streets and deal with 1,000 children when I got 20 of my own? My one autistic son that's 23 years old is a handful. I could barely handle him. And you talk about what am I doing for somebody else's kid? Go find the fucking parent of that kid. Go grab him by a motherfucking neck, kick him in their ass and make them go in the house and take care of their kids. You know what the problem is? You know why the streets is fucked up? Right? Because a lot of you dusty bastards that's watching, right? A lot of you motherfuckers don't wake up until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. By 7 o'clock, y'all going to hang out on the block. Right? Hang out on the block. What's poppin', my nigga? You bitch motherfucker. You slept all day. Where the fuck was your kid at? Didn't show them nothing. Now y'all on the block. And then you sending the kid outside on the block to get him out of your hair. So you could get lit tonight. The hood ain't gonna never change until you bring structure into them homes. That's the problem. It's simple. Motherfuckers gotta stop having babies with bitches you don't love. You females gotta stop having babies with niggas you don't like. And then you think the next nigga gonna come in the house and like your kid. I can't wait to get on my Kevin Samuels shit. The only difference is he one-sided. I love my black woman. I ain't that other YouTuber that left his wife. My wife in the room. I don't even like her ass one half of the time, but I guarantee you this. I ain't leaving my wife for another fucking bitch. Especially not no white woman. No disrespect to my white followers. I think a black man owes everything to a black woman. Everything. I think the black woman is the most neglected woman on this earth. And let me correct something before I get into this baby shit, right? I don't diss people on Section 8 and welfare. I diss the bitch ass niggas for allowing these women to be on Section 8 and welfare but running around the hood flossing and selling drugs. You living your best life on a street corner while the government is taking care of your woman. I blame the bitch ass nigga. I ain't like these other niggas. If this is a man's world, this is a man's world. The man to fuck up. Did you hear me? If this is a man's world, then man to fuck up. Simple. You heard? That's the problem. Niggas ain't manning up. They waiting for the weekends to live their nightlife. Broke ass millionaires rolling dice in Harlem. What? Broke ass millionaires rolling dice in Harlem. But niggas talking about who's a real nigga and who's not, and niggas ain't outside. So I'm supposed to go outside while my kids is in the house being educated by the internet and watch these real niggas who made millions on stage. And now, how Michael Jackson said, this is it. And Michael died. This is it. Well, for these rappers that you seeing out there running around, you got motherfucking Jim Jones can't even get played on the radio no more. Now he want to be signing niggas in the hood. And got Mano running around because Mano's a one-hit wonder that came out with hi haters and never nothing else again. So if Jim Jones don't bring him on the stage to perform, he's forever, forever, ever, forever, ever broke. Broke. The nigga broke. It's over for these niggas. And this is what niggas call real niggas. Nightlife? What's that? The devil's dance floor? Let's talk about the baby. It's time for us to move forward. The baby. The baby. The baby. I don't agree with what the baby said about the HIV. right? I don't agree with it. I think he's misinformed or whatever the case may be. But what I think he was trying to say is that HIV comes from the gay community is what he was trying to say. Because once upon a time, this is what the media said. Once upon a time, the media, white media, blamed HIV. They blamed it on the gay community. Now let me talk my shit. This is where this shit get tricky at. And I want to catch up to the comment section before I go on. We got 5,900, 6,000 in the building now. Hit that like button. Let's talk about the baby. Let's get it. Hit that like button. Make the notifications go up. Let me catch up with the comment section. How much do you charge to do it? Stupid motherfucker. All right. Let's catch up. All right, we went in and out real quick. Sorry about that. 6,000 people in the building. Let's talk about the baby. The baby came through the game. He came through the door, right? The baby came through the door, right? He murdered somebody in Walmart. He killed another black man in Walmart. That wasn't a problem, right? Nobody had a problem with him murdering somebody in Walmart. He was just involved in another shootout, allegedly, right? I want y'all to follow me. The baby was just involved in another shootout. That wasn't a problem, right? His lyrics, every other song, he's murdering another black man in his lyrics. Am I right? But the minute the baby gets on the stage, hear me out, and he says, put your lighters in the air. Put your lighters in the air. If you don't want your sons getting head from a man in the whip of a parking lot. Basically what he said was, if you want your son to be with a woman, I'm going to say it in a nice way, to be a heterosexual, put your lights up. And they canceled him. The baby said, and I quote, if you don't want your sons getting head from a man, put your lights up. So you telling me it was okay for him to kill a man in Walmart? He just was involved in a shooting. Allegedly. He didn't get locked up. He kills black people in every song. WGM Clothing, thanks for the donation, family. Appreciate you. He kills somebody in every song. He can kill a black man and encourage kids to sing songs about killing black men in every song. But he can't say no to homosexuality. So you telling me that you basically made it a crime to say that you want your son to not have sex with another man, but with a woman. They'll stop all of your money for that. But if you want to commit genocide and teach little black boys about genocide and killing other black men, you can get paid the most money in the world and be rich with big dookie chains that nobody's calling fake, with all of the diamonds in the world in it and the big mansions, and you can sit up there and carry millions of dollars. So you get paid, is what you're saying, to advertise death, to black people. But if you say, hey, let me be the first to say it. Life with DQ, thanks for the donation, family. Let me explain that to you. First and foremost, right? I'm gonna need a drink for this one. Yeah, make sure when y'all call child welfare on me, tell them I had a drink tonight. Because y'all be calling child welfare. Like my kids is gonna go. Tell them I had a drink. So now, too much ice in there. Let me ask y'all a question. Matter of fact, wait. Let me make something clear to y'all. I don't know if anybody else broke this down the way I'm about to break it down, but over here we break shit down. The LGBTQ community and the gay community is two different communities. The LGBTQ is the same thing as Black Lives Matter, the movement. You have Black Lives Matter, the people who are the victims, who their family members have been executed by the police. Then you have the corporations. Let me teach you this. Right? So Black Lives Matter, corporations, Tamika Mowry and umbrella under that. Mysonne is an umbrella under that. And the LGBTQ, it's a corporation of evil. Every last one of us have a family member that's gay. We feed them. We protect them. We love them. We don't like their lifestyle, but we still accept them. The LGBTQ don't give a fuck about regular gay people. The LGBTQ don't give a fuck about poor gay people. There's a difference between poor gay people and the LGBTQ. The LGBTQ is a movement that pushes and stand behind NAMBLA. What is NAMBLA? NAMBLA is the National Black Association. I mean, the National Boy Lover Association. It is grown men trying to legalize sleeping with little boys. There is an agenda to turn every little boy into a light bulb. You get my drift? A man should not have to apologize, because when my son, my oldest son, Hassan, is gay, that shit devastated me. I'm not supposed to say, as a man, that I wanted my son to play football or do what men do. I still love my son, but I can't express that my heart was broken when he went down a path of unrighteousness. That the way I was taught and raised is that God is against that lifestyle. So if I express this to my children, that I was raised to believe in heaven and hell and that nature, that it will become hate speech. So much to the point the way that they're trying to destroy the baby. Now it's funny, right? Because when the baby came out performing humiliation rituals. What y'all forgot? Let me see if I can find this. Huh? Images of rapper the baby in a diaper.
Okay, pictures of rapping.
Where's this at? Let me see if it pulls up. Here you go. This is the rapper the baby. He took the oath. This is a humiliation ritual. This is the baby, right? Look at this nigga looking like a stupid nigga. Look at him. Look at him. You know what he thought? He said, I'll put the diaper on. Right? I'll put the diaper on and perform this humiliation ritual. He even blood sacrificed somebody. He killed them in Walmart. He killed them in a FEMA camp. In Walmart. A FEMA camp. So they accepted him into the music industry. But you know what? The baby said, I'll catch a body. I'll put that diaper on. But let's get to the stage. What would make a rapper? Y'all niggas gotta think outside the box. You think the baby just went on stage and out of nowhere said, put your lighters up. He was angry. If you don't want a man giving FaceTime to your son, to your brother, I'm adding on to it. I'm adding on to it. So you can get the drift of what he said. So you basically telling me, then he dissed people with AIDS, right? I don't remember word for word, so I don't want to put words in his mouth. But he said some bugged out shit with people with AIDS. You know why? Because now they want him to take the diaper off. They want the baby to take the diaper off and put the skirt on like Conway. Huh? Oh, what y'all thought I wasn't going to talk about Conway? Nah, nigga, get over here, in the words of Bosco. It's funny, though, because you don't see Bosco and all these niggas talking about these gangsters. Nah. Get over here. Let me see. Come here, cuz. And let me tell you something. This is a fucking hotel, not a masjid. So don't tell me that this nigga is wearing a Muslim quilt because he's making salat. He's not making salat. He just got out of the hot tub, allegedly. No, you see him. He's in the hot tub with P. Diddy. He went to the party with P. Diddy, and now he got a skirt on. He went to the party with P. Diddy, and now he got his t-shirt and his panties on. What, y'all gonna act like y'all don't see what's going on in the industry? I'm the one that opened your eyes, got these niggas talk about go along, get along, gang. Nigga, I opened your eyes. These niggas studied me. And this nigga right here is throwing up a Masonic symbol with his hands while he got a skirt on. And somewhere behind the scenes, one of those billionaires wanted to party with the baby. They wanted the baby to take the diaper off. And that nigga got furious on the stage and started dissing him. Tell me I'm lying. Conway, the machine. This is Benny the Butcher Man. Yo, these are the Buffalo niggas. It's over. I hate these rappers. My mans. Yo, the nigga got easy access. Yeah, shorty, what up, shorty? You coming out tonight? Yeah, it's Friday night. Yeah, I'm coming out. Yo, put that skirt on, bitch. No, we got to fuck. Panties and no panties. It is what it is. Panties and no panties. Stop playing. Yo. Yo, the sad part about it, look at his face. He got nerve enough to be putting on an up note. I think that's because he got shot in the face, though. But look how he's screwing up the face. He got nerve enough to have a screw face with a... Yo, he got a gangster grill with a skirt. He got my nigga... You got a gangster grill with a skirt. Nigga Puff had this nigga in the hot tub. Puff had the nigga in the hot tub. I'm done with these New York rappers. It's over. It's over. J Vaughn. That shit funny, right? Yo, I'm done. So the baby got on stage and he start talking shit. There's a reason why he talks shit. He didn't just get on stage and start taking shots at the LGBTQ community. The reason why he took shots at him, because now it's time for him to pay the piper. And somewhere down the line, they want to form Voltron. They like it slow. Well, I don't know if they like it slow. I don't know if they're going to use any Vaseline, but the diaper got to come off, my nigga. They ain't playing. Y'all already know what it is in the music industry. How y'all going to pretend like y'all don't know? Nigga, Puff said, now I want to party with you. After he finished partying with Puff. Yo, Puff put the skirt that he had on in Drink Champs. Now, this ain't the same skirt, but he put the skirt on. I promise you. You'll never see me put a fucking skirt on. And I'm so disgusted at this movement that they have. I don't even want to put the Islamic garment on no more. I'd rather put a suit and tie on. Because yes, I believe in my Muslim brothers dressing like that when they're making salat because they wear the long garments. That's a trend that comes from Arabia to protect them from the sun, from getting sunburned. But the reality of it is, I'm not putting that shit on. That's not hip hop. Our whole culture, everything we make in the Bronx, they take. Yo, the sad part about it is Russell Simmons and Africa Bambaataa are both two homosexuals. You ain't even seen one of them. Neither one of them niggas put a skirt on. In hip hop, some say that Google, Gangstar, allegedly was a homosexual. We don't know that. They allegedly say Eric Sherman. I don't know that to be true, so I say allegedly. They have rumors about a lot of these dudes being gay. You don't see these niggas wearing skirt. Because that's not hip hop. That shit crazy. And these be the rappers that y'all worship. So the baby said, nah. Fuck that. I put the diaper on, nigga. Y'all don't even understand. When I say these niggas took the oath, how do you explain this? It's but so long you gonna pretend. It's like you meeting up with the sugar daddy, right? And while you meeting up with the sugar daddy, The sugar daddy, he's 65. He couldn't get an erection. But then they created Viagra. So now you thought you was going to come in there with your diaper on, little nigga. And they wasn't going to have their Viagra. The sugar daddy got his Viagra, and you got your diaper on, and now you backed into a corner. You ain't going to just walk out with the monies. There's a price that you have to pay when you getting money in the music industry, in Hollywood. And baby, he came through the door with a humiliation ritual. He came through the door with a blood sacrifice. He murdered somebody in Walmart. And now they want the Duke shoot, nigga. They want the Duke shoot. They want your Nestle Crunch, nigga. They want your Nestle Crunch, nigga. It is what it is. You see what's going on? You see what's going on? Let's talk about Boosie stank ass. I always say, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I think the world is a better place without some people. I think some people, I think the world is a better place without you, and Boosie is one of them. That bitch ass nigga sold black people out for his Instagram page. He's a whole full celebrity. He got about 300,000 on his new page, but he wants the 1 million subscribers. So in return, he's telling black people to go out and get the vaccine so he could get his Instagram page back. This bitch nigga didn't take no time out to do his research to educate the black people on what we putting in our fucking body. And now you got the governors waging war on us, talking about, hey, we coming to your house. Because black people don't trust this shit that they trying to give us. And then they use this pickaninny nigga to encourage our kids to take some shit that we don't know why we even have to take. Because we didn't create this pandemic, but it was created. And just like that, a vaccine was created. So we skeptical. Some people feel like this is the mark of the beast. Some people feel like this is nanotechnology. Some people feel like this is the end. Some people feel like the vaccine is a good idea. Some people feel like, hey, let's hurry up and take this vaccine so we can get back to the plains and get back to the normal life. And some people say, you can have mine if you want. You can have whatever you like. Just don't bring that shit over here. But the Boosie bitch ass, Lil Boosie, you volunteer your people without doing your homework. That's why I can't fuck with these rappers. Because they will sell you out in a heartbeat. Pay attention. These niggas won't even use their power and their voice to influence these young boys in the street to stop killing each other. But they want to use their power and their voice to influence you to go into another Tuskegee experiment. Where you got motherfuckers shooting you up with some shit that you don't even know what you shooting in your body. Now, I'm straight. You can get your mother vaccinated for me. Give it to that bitch. Fuck out of here. They explain to me how they sitting up there and they telling you that the vaccine, from what they say, is not even stopping COVID, but they telling you still got to take it. Well, what the fuck is you taking it for? If you guaranteed me that the vaccine was going to stop COVID and it was going to be safe, I would take it. The FDA didn't guarantee it. Now the government on the news is saying that it doesn't stop COVID. Then what the fuck am I taking the vaccine for? Stupid motherfucker. I bet the live probably buffering right now because it's too real. The numbers is getting heavy. It's 6,600 people in the building creeping up on 7,000. These niggas told y'all that I was over. My notifications don't even really be going out like that. Yeah, they told you I was over, right? Right. Y'all got to understand something, man. All of this shit that's going on right now is a distraction. For those of y'all that's been watching me for a long time, with the 6,600 people in the building, hit the like button so we can get the notifications out. Because when you see the numbers start to drop off, they got code words that they speak inside my comment section with the trolls. They actually start flagging at certain points in my video, at my message, to try to get my live knocked down. Because they don't want me up here. And they know some of the things that I talk about is controversial. So they also know that in some topics, depending on what you say, you can get in trouble for talking about certain shit. So these niggas be flagging. If y'all support this platform, hit that like button to get these notifications out. Y'all got to keep me strong on these YouTube streets where evil is spread. Well, I tell you what, if I'm an agent provocateur, you bitch ass nigga, why the fuck is you watching me? And if I'm an agent provocateur, I guarantee you one thing. This agent ain't gonna do nothing but raise my children. Bet you that, you bitch ass nigga. I ain't gonna do a fucking thing but raise my motherfucking children. So I won't be no threat to you or nobody else. But I tell you something else. The reason why y'all in my comment section like that is because y'all trying to stop the truth. Let me tell y'all something right now. While they got you looking at the baby and little Boosie funny looking ass, while they got you looking at these ignorant niggas spreading a little whack 100 all over with the controversy with Tekashi 6ix9ine, while they got y'all looking at all of these distractions, you know what's really going on right now? I told y'all about Harp, right? I taught y'all about Harp. Now, and what the hell is this place again? Where the Arabs is at, right? Over there with the Arabs. Diamond Kelly, you can't teach ignorant people nothing. Oh, you're right. Over there in Dubai. It's so hot in Dubai that the Dubai government, I never knew that they could use drones to make it rain. In Dubai, they used drones to make it rain because it was too hot. Now, I knew they had antennas, Harp, to make earthquakes, tsunamis, storms. They can make it snow. I knew this already. I've been teaching y'all this, right? But what I didn't know is that they could use drones. Right now, California is burning every year out of control. Billions of wildlife animals dying. The natives, the last of certain tribes, are being murdered in these fires in America, in Australia, in Brazil, in these fires. And nobody's talking about this. But they keeping you distracted. But ask yourself a question. So now that they admitted that they just used and showed the storms that's going on in Dubai. If you can make it rain in Dubai, why they didn't make it rain in California to stop these fires that's burning all these hundreds of acres of land? Something just ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Y'all got to make a decision. The middle class is being wiped out. The last of the middle class is going to be wiped out on this next lockdown. Right? Let me talk about this shit that these bitch ass niggas ain't gonna talk about. The last of the middle class is going to be wiped out. Mysonne, Tamika Mallory, Black Lives Matter, those protests and riots burnt down a lot of middle class businesses. Ooh. Which y'all didn't see it? Right. Right. When Tamika Mallory was up there talking about let Target burn and let AutoZone burn, which is a terrorist act that you announced, but the president damn near got impeached. Trump got impeached for that. But Tamika Mallory and Mysonne up there behind her as she told Black America to burn, motherfucker, burn. All through Fordham in the Bronx. Middle class businesses was burnt down. As we act like we gave a fuck about Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. So now, the middle class has been wiped out through COVID. The middle class has been wiped out through riots and protests led by Black Lives Matter, Tamika Mallory, Mysonne. Y'all don't get the fucking picture yet? Why I talk about this nigga? Y'all didn't get the picture? Do you get the picture? So the middle class, Antifa, has been burnt out. Now, they coming for you. All you stupid ass YouTubers that's trying to silence each other's voices. Little YouTuber take down big YouTuber. All you dudes that's beefing on YouTube. You notice that they keep talking about there's going to be a power outage in America. Do you understand the reason why there's going to be a power outage in America is because they're going to turn the power out to knock out the middle class businesses online. Do you know how many, listen, do you know how many people are making money off of their Instagram pages? Do you know how many people are making money off of YouTube? My super chat been lit all night. You got people eating, and thanks to everybody that's sponsoring this war. Justin Wilson worked for the United States Army Medical Research Institute of Infectious Diseases, and these are class 1 vaccines yet to be released for some of the worst diseases in the world. So now, the next thing to come in this coldest winter ever, this calm before the storm, the next thing to come is the power outage. The power outage will cripple internet businesses. If you ain't been saving your money, you better save your money. When they said the middle class, they mean the internet is next. The reason why these rappers, Holiday, thanks for the donation, thanks for sponsoring this war. The reason these rappers are moving back to Harlem, like Jim Jones and all of the rest of them, they coming back amongst the wolves because they know that their careers is over. Nobody is hiring them for shows. The internet is next. So you got to come back to the poor. You got to come back to the hood. What goes up is coming back down. Not everybody has 60 acres and millions of dollars. Why you think these niggas is coming to YouTube to get their stash up? All for the fucking poor. You got rich niggas eating off your fucking poor backs, and they know that you about to go through the coldest winter of your life. Bill Gates bought all of the farm land, which means you have nowhere to get your food from. Bill Gates went on a world tour to teach and to preach to you population control. You are living in a day and a time of population control. World War III is on the people, not the governments. Every government leader that decided that they was going to go against these bankers ended up like Gaddafi, the man who tried to back Africa with gold and not fake money. Dead. Him dead. They lynched him. Saddam Hussein. They publicly executed him for the world to see. Chased him in a hole. Beat him like a dog. Dragged him and hung him. Bin Laden. The dude that took down the towers, they didn't even show you his body. They buried him at sea. And I'm supposed to believe that shit? So when y'all compare me, don't compare me to these lame ass niggas that ain't got a message. Right now, you about to be trying to figure out where you getting your water from. Right now, you about to be living in the projects with no lights and no heat. 3 days of this coldest winter ever, with no supermarkets, with no trucks communicating or traveling into your communities to unload food. Now you know what you left with? Let me tell you what you left with, right? All these criminals that was unleashed from prison, some of them was good brothers. And some of them are working for your government right now. Some of these gang members that you look up to are working for the government, acting like they trying to stop crime in the street. And I'm not saying all of them. Some of them are working for the government to control you, because the streets ain't really turned into Gotham yet. This is just the beginning. But they want to get your strongest soldiers off the streets, so they declared war on guns that they gave to your kids in the streets. Can I get a hello? Amen? Oh, let me say this again. See, these boule niggas can't break this shit down like this, because I'm downloaded from the universe. I can see through the universe. If you turn shit off, you can see what the plan is. The plan was to flood the black community with guns. Turn on the pandemic. Give everybody PPP loan money. Unleash some of the worst music with the fucked up frequencies for ultra mind control to lead your kids into the hellfire. Now the streets is in a frenzy. These babies are dying everywhere. And before the coldest winter ever, they got to lock up your strongest soldiers. Those are the ones that's doing the killings. These bitch ass old niggas that claim to be OGs ain't gonna kill nothing. My son is on the front line with bodies done dropped and he ain't killed nothing. When a body is dropped on a battlefield, countries go to war. When a black body is dropped in America, they send out my son and Tamika Mary. Fuck is you talking about? Macho, we gotta wake up and stop moving like mindless hordes. That's exactly what we moving like. Vince, tell the people the truth. Most definitely. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Y'all don't understand what's going on. So now they got some of these gang members out here working for the government. You know why? Because that budget that mysonne was talking about, he talked too soon. And he told in a video that I got saved in my phone, he told how that there will be a budget and he will be in control of that budget where he will be working with the gangs to clean up the streets. And they will be supplied with guns. You know why? Because there's going to be a civil war along with World War III in America. China's coming to take over, baby. You know what that's going to mean for black people? No matter who take over in this new world order, black people in America, you in trouble. They let us get too much power. Now they trying to take it back, my nigga. Now they trying to take it back. Niggas sitting up there trying to program you with a program. Program you with a program. Coding. Code what? Code what? They trying to barcode your ass. Code what? Yeah, it's a difference over here. These niggas trying to rock you to sleep, nigga. I'm trying to wake you up. Can you hear me now? Right now, we living in the end game. Is this the end? Mama told me once that it was gonna happen, but she never told me when. Doomsday, motherfucker. This is the end. What the nigga Prince tell you? 2000 party over. Oops. Out of time. So tonight we gonna party like it's 1999. Understand something. I think y'all fail to realize that when they try to tell you that the devil didn't exist, motherfucker, how you think you end up in slavery? You think that your vote is gonna stop the same people that's been oppressing you from the beginning of time? Let me tell you like this, right? When they say that there's nothing new up under the sun, right? There ain't. When you watch the cartoons, the Jetsons, we had flying cars. When you hear the stories about Atlantis, it was once a place that was destroyed through technology, through science, through plague, through phantom, through pole shifts. Pole shifts. Right now, we are living in a time, the signs, where the baby is on stage talking about not wanting his son to have sex with a man. Little Nas is in jail, twerking butt naked with a bunch of men. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion is on stage bumping pussies. And meanwhile, all over the internet, they're telling you that there's an asteroid on its way and a comet on its way. And there's a bunch of them, and there's a bunch of them, and they putting space stations and spaceships up there trying to stop these doomsday disasters from happening. Y'all don't see what's going on? Every time man goes against the laws of nature, the laws of the universe, there are universal laws that govern every planet, every human being. These are not man's laws. They're universal laws. And every time we break these laws, the earth is spanked. You don't have to believe in God. You better believe in universal law. Local Trap Star was good. Sending love and respect. Keep it up, fam. Thank you, family. Moncho Vasquez, and y'all seen Sydney just deployed military to enforce the lockdowns. They're trying to take the guns from the people for a reason. So y'all can't stand up and fight. They're trying to emasculate us to feed us poison to weaken us slowly. Exactly. Detroit Rolling Red. All right, I hear you talking, and you definitely putting me on to some good info. I talk some shit about you, but gotta admit you're telling the truth. Because sometimes y'all people that's watching me, you gotta understand something. These niggas that's talking about me, they feeding you their version of me, but they not playing my real message. My voice is a voice that needs to be heard. We are in trouble. And I don't have time to sit up there and make diss videos every day, back and forth, answering to a 10 Toes Down or a Kwame. I don't have time to go figure out who hates Kwame and put them on my platform. I'm not with that. The job is to get the message out. Not to sit up there and look like stupid ass grown men going back and forth beefing. I'm over it. I'm done. I wish them the best of luck. I come with a message. I'm willing to bet. And we could take polls on this motherfucker. My last live, which is this one right here, I done gave y'all more information. I bet you, I'm willing to bet you everything in my super chat and add on to it that my live was more information, more realer than any of these other niggas' lives that you done watched today, all this whole week. I challenge you dudes to step up your message. I ain't got no content. That's why y'all keep talking about me, because you ain't got no content to make somebody want to share your content to make your page grow. So you rather grow or try to grow by just constantly 10 toes down using my name in ignorance. When you a 50-year-old dude that can't stop beefing over the internet to save your fucking life. They pulling the soldiers back home around the world because they know aliens my ass. How's peace to you still? Got the livest lives. Haters can't stop the energy. Stop spirit sprung into the most high and is powerful. Nobody can stop him but Mo Truth. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Thank you for everybody recognizing my voice. We are in trouble. The aliens, they ain't trying to protect you from no goddamn aliens. They not worried about the aliens been on this earth. This earth. Where do you, first of all, do you understand the technology that these people have are from the beginning of time? I gotta keep teaching y'all this. The war has been waged on Americans in America. When Obama, understand something. Obama gave you cash for clunkers to take your old cars off the street because when they hit with an EMP, the EMP would not have worked on older model cars. So they gave you $10,000 for a car that was worth $2 because they wanted you to have these new cars that had the chip. So when they throw the EMP to knock the power out, they can knock you back to the Stone Age. That's what Cash with Clunkers was about. All of this stupid shit where they allowing you to wear masks on your face, you running around with your face covered all fucking day because facial recognition is studying your body. Studying you with a mask on because they know a revolution is coming. And they want their technology to be able to detect who you are because you are now the enemy of the fucking state. Would you not realize that the people of the world is the real money? Because you are their slaves that they let on a bigger plantation? and use the police to control you. They just treat certain slaves better than other slaves, which I didn't catch this yet. This is why y'all keep worshiping these celebrities. Now the real niggas is worshiping the house niggas, which is the celebrities. But y'all got mad at me when I went at Kwame because I seen the nigga a mile away. And now y'all starting to see him, but you're too late. How y'all sit on the internet and watch a millionaire do 9-hour lives? 3 hours here, 3 hours again, an hour now. This nigga spending 7 to 9 hours. He's a millionaire. I've never seen a millionaire with that much time. I've never seen a millionaire with that much time to be on the internet. Who sent you? Y'all don't understand what's going on. In the days of Rome, when the gladiators was in the arena, the politicians was passing laws to keep you enslaved and us in mind, mentally enslaved. The same shit is going on today. You go watch basketball. Not in the local parks anymore. You watching them on TV in the NBA. These niggas is getting paid $60 million to sit on a bench. They never came into the streets to do anything for us. But then out of nowhere, they pop up on YouTube. And YouTube pushes and promote and pushes and promote and pushes and promote and pushes. And then y'all sit up there and y'all praise niggas that obviously has an agenda that Master wants them to perform. Because no real man. I'm a broke nigga to this rich nigga. And I refuse to do a fucking 9-hour live. I refuse to go live 3 times a fucking day. I'll put up a 10-minute video 3 times a day, 10, 20, 30, that's 30 minutes. These niggas are giving you 3 hours on YouTube, straight. Coming back again in the afternoon from the morning, another 3 hours. Coming back again at nighttime, and y'all not asking the question of who sent you? Millionaires don't have that much free time. So when you see a millionaire putting that much time, you got to ask, what is the agenda? Watch Stephen Darby serve the end of YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to look that up. Thanks, Bills. I'm definitely going to look that up. Like, y'all got to open up y'all third eye, man. Y'all got to learn how to fake. Professor Gas. Hey, y'all see that video? All right. We're not going to do that. Y'all better listen. He ain't just talking. I'm definitely not just talking, man. Y'all better start paying attention. I just learned that the Roman Catholic Church renamed the statues and pictures of Isis and Horus to the Virgin Mary and the Christ child. Flip TV, thanks for the donation, family. Appreciate you. Don't get it twisted. They don't want you aligned with Kwame, let alone others that might disagree. YouTube would not let me spell the name. I bet you they, well, you know what? The reason why they, I mean, that's a good thing. I don't know, Tupac looking down, disgust with the godfathers of hip hop, not investing back into the communities and misleading the youth to be demons. Time, my gods, on demon time, yes. One Take Media, 150, Wave God. Thanks, family. Appreciate you. David Ford, what about the shortages of 9mm ammo? It's going to be a shortage of a lot of ammo. KG the Bula, any chance of us seeing you on a Fallen State interview with Jesse Lee Peterson? Please make that happen. Salute, OG. I don't know who these people is. I don't mind working with other people. It's just that a lot of the people that y'all watch, y'all don't a lot of people think, a lot of YouTubers, especially the smaller ones, no diss to them, Be like, yo, I know this nigga be watching me. No, I don't. I absolutely don't. I got too much time that I be dealing with my children. From the sales, Hassan is the greatest. Thank you, family. Appreciate you. I don't be watching dudes. I got, like, listen, I got too much time that I got to spend taking care of my family to be sitting up here watching these other dudes. I don't watch them. I don't watch them. There's too much going on in the world right now for us to be focused on ignorance. We are facing some of the hardest and the worst times that we're ever going to face as a people. And mentally, we have to get prepared for this. Look at the things that's being revealed in front of your face. HARP. Now they're not even using HARP anymore. They're using Android drones to make it rain. Do you realize that rain is a weapon that God used to give life and in death with floods? Do you see that China is having biblical proportions of rain? Do y'all understand that Haiti was hit with one of the worst earthquakes to knock them back? A country that was trying to get on their feet, they got hit with an earthquake. Then their children were stolen. Do you not see what's going on? Billionaires are buying farmland to keep you from growing food. Your food comes from a factory. This is why you're sick. Shout out to Waka Flocka, T Brown. Waka Flocka being a farmer, what you think is dope. Waka Flocka knows that he needs to be able to provide himself with food, and he's being educated on where America is going. All you have to do is follow the billionaires. Stop looking at these stupid ass rappers and open your eyes. Niggas like Jim Jones and Mano and all of these niggas that's old enough to be a grandfather that's living night lives, that's not reality. Grown people grow old, they get sick, and they die. Grown people, grown men become grandfathers, not real niggas. Grown men become grandfathers, not real niggas. They get old, they start to wither away. As they get old, they teach one. Each one teach one, then they die. Blogger Ray D, thanks, fam. Detroit Rolling Red. I subbed. People all over the internet keep saying you're an agent, but what government agent would put out this type of info out to the people? Of course they gonna say that. Because the shit that I'm saying, none of these other niggas is saying. Why you think there's so many attacks on me? I've been sitting up here live for 2 hours and 28 minutes, and I gave y'all hardcore live. You could break down portions of me waking niggas up on this live. Government agent? I wish I was a government agent. I swear to God, I wish I was FBI. Because you think I wouldn't lock some of you fucking ignorant niggas up so that these young kids could grow up in the community without being murdered or without having an OG put a gun in their hand to kill their next door neighbor? Now the little nigga got to do 20 years in jail and he comes home 40. Niggas talking about, yeah, such and such coming home. Nigga, he 40 years old with nowhere to stay. What you think, he want to catch another body? No. Let me tell y'all something, man. Houston got busy in these streets. In my days, in my time. Do you think that I want to go to jail at this age? Do you think that I want to be facing a murder trial at the age of 40 plus? Noah Albert, keep talking, fam. Thank you, family. Yo, I'm sick and real niggas are sick and tired of real niggas. I don't want to be called a real nigga no more. I hate that saying. I hate it. Don't call me a real nigga. Hassan, my brother, you being a Muslim, how do you feel about Stephen Jackson wearing Chanel Prada and Versace Muslim throat. You know what? I gotta see it before I speak on it because I don't see exactly what when I shit on a nigga, I want to see what I'm looking at. Jay Wells, thanks for the donation, family. Appreciate you. Thank you for sponsoring this war. And like, man, listen, at the end of the day, man, we real over here. And make sure y'all subscribe to my backup page. Make sure y'all on my Raw and Uncut page because I'm going to be posting on my Raw and Uncut every day. I'm not going to be posting on this page every day. It's time for us to start backing up that backup page. Y'all already know what it is because times is getting ugly, which means I'm going to be doing more lives, getting this message out, not sitting up there trying to Right now, we are on the front line of war. War is knocking at your doorstep. Food shortage, poverty, broken homes, broken homes, broken homes. I dare a nigga. I challenge a nigga to show me a coding program that can make a woman hug her child. I'll wait. Y'all got to understand something. There's a cost that come with speaking the truth. When I open up my mouth and I say the things that I say to you, I become public enemy number one. So when I go outside, I got to look over my shoulder. There's billions of dollars being spent to keep you distracted and dumb. When you seen as many niggas lose their lives as I've seen in these streets to the penitentiary, you ain't so quick to run outside to stand on street corners. Because the shaitan, the devil, never takes a day off. The people who enslaved you the first time, and I ain't talking about 400 years ago, I'm talking about the first time. This ain't the first time black people went through slavery. This won't be the first time the earth has been destroyed like 5 times already. The earth has been destroyed like 5 times already. Why do you think people keep telling you about places like Sumeria? Why do you think you hear about places like Atlantis? The earth has been destroyed before, and it will be destroyed again. Technology will go back into the earth, and these same caves, I told you this before, I'm going to tell you this again. Technology. This is not new technology. Those caves and black people that taught you to make fun of white people being cave beasts, they stink dirty cave beasts. No, you've been fooled. You've been bamboozled. Dumbass, they don't want you to go in the caves. The caves is where they hide the technology. The caves is what protect you from earthquakes, stupid ass. I guarantee you your projects, the fake cave, oh yeah, they put you in a building. A fake cave. Told you could have a living room set. You in the fake caves. They in the real caves. Do you not understand that all the billionaires are making underground cities with solar power energy? And they got frozen foods, freeze-dried foods to last them for over 100 years. This is how you'll find yourself in places like America calling yourself black. Because something happened that came like a thief in the night. The colonizers. And they wiped out your grandfathers and your great-grandfathers and your great-grandfathers. They called you real niggas. Called you African Americans. They called you anything and everything but what the fuck you was, which was Native Americans. You knew how to survive off of the land without a refrigerator. You knew how to survive off of a land without electricity. You knew how to survive off of the land by using the sun. The same sun that's being blocked out by chemtrails. You used to know how to navigate the oceans through the stars. Now in New York, you can't even see the fucking stars at night. Yeah. Think about what a nigga's saying. Because none of these other niggas is saying what I'm saying. Because they mind ain't on the same plane as my mind, and I don't even smoke weed. Ain't nothing new up under the sun. When you hear the stories of Noah's Ark, and he built the ark for how many years? And then finally he got on that ark. Do you people realize that's watching me right now? In Norway, they have a vote that carries all of the seeds of the trees and plants and fruits and vegetables on this earth. They created a vote in Norway, a doomsday vote. Now, my whole thing is, what makes them think they're going to be able to get to Norway? Because they got underground cities. They got ways to get to Africa underneath the earth. They got trains to get from New York to California within an hour underneath the earth. Y'all niggas don't even understand what y'all playing with. The people that rule this world are evil. Evil never takes a day off. Over 200,000 children and women are going missing. Some says 800,000 blacks. Your melanin is for sale. And you niggas is partying and bullshitting. And being distracted by these demon ass celebrities and these stupid ass concerts. Right now, you have no real political leaders. Malcolm X was the last of them. Now the only thing you have left is like J. Edgar Hoover told you. The next Messiah that black people have, we will create them. Because anybody who has a chance of leading the people will not last long. You will die, or you will be outcasted by your own people. You don't see what's being done to me right now? For what? You want to tell me little Boosie don't deserve to be dragged more than me? Something to think about. There's a war going on outside. As if they were so amazing, they wouldn't be worried about you, Haas. You the best. Thank you, Joker. Appreciate that. If I ain't got nothing to talk about, then it ain't nothing to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. There's changes getting ready to come. The window of opportunity is being forced closed. The middle class has been knocked out. The internet is going to be next. Everybody is going to have to start from scratch. For a certain amount of time, the internet is going to be gone. M. Linton, the internet is next. It is definitely next. It's out of here. They ain't gonna keep letting you eat off of YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Only stupid people post all day, every day on Instagram, and they trying to figure out how to make $1. They saying Gonzo got killed in Seattle. I don't know who Gonzo is. Prayers go out to his family. Real ones will not get hindered by the bamboozles. Haas, we support you. You got flaws like us, or your heart and mind and balls more time. See, that's the whole thing about it that these niggas don't understand, man. When you come from the hood, or you come from poverty, and you come from pain, everybody don't say or express their feelings the way I do. DMX did. That nigga Boohoo cried. He prayed. Everybody don't do that. I do. I don't hide my feelings. Joshua Frost, from the heart, I'm a student of wisdom. I pray every day I hear your message. Thank you, family. I appreciate you. Thank you for sponsoring this war. I love it when the people show me love, because the reality of it is, it's like, yo, at the end of the day, they try to make you believe that everybody on the internet hate me. But then when you see us go live and we got 7,000 and 8,000 people in the building, 6,000 for most of the live, it's 5,900 right now. They sick. They sick. It's starting to get. Hassan might have a breakdown. Y'all better keep watching, haters. I might start crying. You might get some. Y'all might be able to screenshot this whole live and use it against me again, or not. We love you, Haas. I love y'all too, Gemini. It is what it is, man. We gotta learn to start showing each other love, but at the same time, we also gotta understand, like, everything ain't for everybody and everybody ain't for us. We living in a day and a time of, like, any of y'all ever watched the TV show that came on back in the days called V? It was about aliens that pretty much, they was reptilians that came disguised like they were, they look like humans. But Josh, the real millions worth of game. Thanks, family. Appreciate you. Thank you for sponsoring this war. So what they did was they came as visitors. Then they took over the earth, right? And as they took over the earth, what they did was they had civilians split. There was some people that recognized that they was the enemy. They was called the resistance. And then you had your next door neighbor that would tell on you. Hey, Governor Cuomo, he's having a house party while COVID is going on. Then the police raid your house. That type of shit. Everybody is not with us. David Ford, what is going to take for black people to get off the alphabet people train and protect our babies and soldiers? In order to save black people, we have to go through something devastating like an earthquake, like a World War III. But here's the problem. When that happens, because we disobeyed the laws that govern this earth, because you disobeyed the laws of the universe, you are stardust. You are a part of the universe. And because you disobeyed the universe and the universal laws, you know the difference between right and wrong in your instincts. And you make wrong decisions every day, you reap what you sow. There will not be no mercy for a lot of us. Because even the people that wasn't doing wrong, you didn't use your voice while you had the chance. Right now, you have a team that is put together by the elite to lock up your babies in the street. They gave them the gun to kill. Now they want to take it away because they know that these little niggas will kill. So they will be in concentration camps and jails all across America. Meanwhile, they released dudes to infiltrate the community that was doing a lot of time. They didn't let none of the political leaders go. They didn't exonerate Assata Shakur. They didn't let go Larry Hoover. Tookie Williams was begging for his life. They executed him. So you better watch these niggas that they letting go. What would you do for your freedom? Especially if the government just let you go or they just told you, oh, we just making space and we giving, you hold up. So you let all these dudes go and now you about to lock up our youth, our babies. Even though our babies is killing in the streets and some of them deserve to get locked up, but really don't deserve to get locked up because the same government took away their fathers, crippled their mothers on welfare Section 8, and then flooded the community with guns. And now you coming back to get your guns from our babies. The same babies that they use to go over to North Korea, to go over to Cambodia, to go over to Iraq. Those were our babies they use. Yeah, the youth is your army. These old niggas is pussy. Another one of our strengths, you have the ability to spread the message. Keep pushing it time and time near prophecy. Thank you, family. Appreciate you. Thank you for sponsoring this war. I promise not to give you a boring, dull moment. It's too much to talk about. Scott Cherry, keep hitting us with the knowledge. Much love from Philly. Shout out to Philly. You know what kills me? We got all of these celebrities, right? We got all these celebrities with a voice. Why these niggas is still 50, 40 years old talking about nightlife? Some of these celebrities like Jim Jones and all these niggas done seen the world. Why they still selling you death? And let me tell you something, man. At the end of the day, I take my time out. Like when you see me with 5 God, I talk to that brother and other young brothers that's dealing with music to encourage better music. So when you see me playing their music and showing them brothers love, I'm only showing and giving the same love that's given back to me. Because love is a two-way street and a lot of niggas don't show love at all. And shout out to my little brother in the building, Bullets Gotti, man. Y'all make sure y'all go to your Bullets Gotti page and go show him some love, because the reality of it is, at the end of the day, the little nigga got my back right now and he's showing mad support. So the same way you see dudes over there showing support to these niggas that's my enemies, how y'all making dudes famous? Like you got YouTubers that's getting famous off of disrespecting me, but the niggas that support me, how y'all not supporting them? Joshua Frost, can you please tell us what is going on about Malachi Z. York? You told me a little before. You have to hear your truth. Malachi Z. York was a leader of a lot of black celebrities in the music industry, including Jay-Z, Africa Bambaataa, some say Rakim. Malachi Z. York, just like Michael Jackson, just like Russell Simmons, allegedly was accused of touching children for over 40 years. Yeah, Russell Simmons was accused too. Allegedly. As a matter of fact, he disappeared. And every time I talk about Russell, they shadow ban me. But yes, make a long story short, he copped out and pled guilty because he gave over 100 children herpes. End the story. He's a molester. Khadija, Hassan, bro, you are funny but real. Bless you always, brother, and thank you for the message. Thank you for standing strong, bro. Thank you. Please teach me. Thank you, sis, for supporting me, and thank you for showing love and sponsoring this war. Leo, thank you for the donation, family. Appreciate you. We ain't come here to play no games. We came here to open up eyes. Life is about man, woman, and child. Life is not about being a real nigga. Life is about man, woman, and child. And as a matter of fact, yo, I almost forgot. Shout out to that nigga Sub-Zero. I see you, Sub-Zero. Shout out to a real one, man. Shout out to Sub-Zero. Cause Sub-Zero, and make sure y'all go show Sub-Zero some love. This is the mixtape DJ magazine Sub-Zero, DVD Sub-Zero. Shout out to Sub-Zero, cause Sub-Zero, I didn't even know the brother was on YouTube showing me mad. Yo, I've always been a fan of Sub-Zero. Never did I know that this brother was on YouTube showing me mad love. So shout out to Sub-Zero. And as a matter of fact, I actually shared one of his videos in my community tab. Go show Sub-Zero some love. Yeah, these dudes try to reach out to him. Everybody that shows me love, these dudes try to convert. Like the Matrix. Let me tell you bitch niggas something. I will never go to a woman. Hey, yo, shorty, what he got that I ain't got? If shorty got her eyes on him, then that's for him. I'll go get my own, you heard? I don't want nobody else's YouTube audience. I like my own. Because we'll rock your snot box over here and turn your TV off. That's just our slang. Now everybody using our shit. Everybody using our shit over here. The reason why the people rock with me on this platform over here, this shit right here, my nigga, is because our energy matches. We can't relate to you other cats. We over here. Y'all thought that homeboy with that basketball was going to end my YouTube career, but y'all didn't realize I got the streets. He don't. And we not glorifying the streets. We just know where we come from. It's like a jungle outside. Sometimes I wonder how I keep from going under. Huh? That's not them niggas' problems. Every time we go outside, we see death around the corner. But niggas expect us to not have ADHD in school. Every time we go outside, we see death around the corner. Nigga gotta have a second thought, a second guess of whether he gonna go to the corner store at nighttime. Because when you go outside for that late run, like fuck it, let me go outside. Let me go grab me up some beverage real quick. Let me grab me up some chips. You might not make it home. Our struggles is different from some of these other people's struggles. They don't understand. People be thinking that I be exaggerating. One of these days, I'm going to take you outside on a nightlife and show you what a street corner look like in New York City. Where real goons are standing at. And let you hear their story. But I got to take you over to 183rd or something. Shout out to Five Guard. Shout out to Sin Munna, Zay Munna. I know some young boys that ain't playing. They ain't glorifying that life. They just know that they live in the jungle where the lions and the tigers and the bear, they all fight. We don't glorify that life. I'm trying to change the energy. While they lying to you about the narrative. Yo, Hassan Campbell, we the team hearts over here, brother. Thank you for input on life. I've learned a lot from you. Thank you, family. I appreciate you. I understand at the end of the day, I wouldn't be nothing without y'all. Have you heard of gang stalking? That's what's going on with me on the internet. Gang stalking. We see it. Shit ain't even normal. Khadija, always brother. I'm out in Boston, but I'm a New Yorker for real and always G. We have helped each other, brother. New York for life. G, I will support you. Thank you, family. Appreciate you always. Amanda, talk that talk. Keep pissing these haters off. We're going to keep on pissing these haters off. Indy never tells her song. Continue to shed light. The rappers that do nothing to change the hood but love to profit from it. Much love from Harlem. That's exactly what they do. Niggas don't do a goddamn thing for the hood. Did you hear about the Big Gene interview on Vlad? Puff did big and the community dirty. The problem is these rappers, paid activists, are only about a bag. I don't trust nothing that Gene Deal say. The nigga lied on me and told lies on me. I don't trust him. I don't like Gene Deal, because that nigga sat up there and he violated a few of my friends on parole. He sent them back up into jail because he didn't like them, not because they committed it. So I don't like that nigga. Y'all sitting up there and y'all praising that nigga. He's police. He locked the community up. And now he's supposed to be a hero because he didn't save Big Life. Fuck Gene Dale. I hope Shooter 93, Jimmy, don't super violate you. Stay on point. Stay dangerous. They might send some young dummy to turn your TV off. End the beef or end the beef. Let me tell you like this. Shooter's pussy to me. He's a fighter. That's all he is a fighter. I'm not impressed by Shooter. Shooter's a Harlem nigga that ain't never shot nobody. His name is Punch. That's all he ever did was punch a nigga in jail. In the streets, Shooter ain't never shot nothing. On top of the fact that Tekashi 6ix9ine running around right now, with no security, diving in stages in arena with no security. So you telling me non-Trey gangsters is all locked up, wanting revenge because this little nigga snitched on them, and Shooter running around rolling dice in Harlem? Fuck Shooter. Jim Jones told Mel to super violate Tekashi 6ix9ine, but Tekashi's running around New York City laughing at these niggas, and Jim Jones didn't go super violate him? Fuck Jim Jones. Fuck is you talking about? I wish I would. If something was to happen to me, but they didn't do nothing they got Alpo murdered the Prince of Harlem. And y'all telling me that I better be safe, but Alpo was outside by himself? Nigga, fuck you. Shout out to you, Haas. Keep fighting, man. Thank you, family. Appreciate you. Y'all niggas is crazy. Think about that. CC Biz, thanks for the donation, family. So you don't have respect for a fighter? Of course I have respect for a fighter. I don't respect a nigga that pretends to be a fucking shooter and act like he's something serious. I don't respect a 45-year-old fucking rapper that's still making music every day about killing the next nigga at 45 years old. I'm sorry. Knowing that they lying. Crazy you got a vaccine to go to the LOX dick. Now think about it, right? I don't know this to be true, but I'm going to look into this. Life change. Crazy you got to get vaccines to go to the Locks Dipset show, but not to see an NBA game using our people to get. Wow. So you telling me that's why Styles hit me up and squash that beef, because I didn't know that you had to get a vaccine to go watch that? You got to go get a vaccine. Wow. I'm going to look into that before I spread that. I got to make sure that that's facts. I got to make sure that that's facts. Because I can guarantee you, I'm not going. So as far as me not respecting a fighter, I'm a fighter. I've been a fighter my whole life. I'm just a shooter too. Oh, right. They want you to believe that Haas is soft. Nah, I'm not glorifying the streets, but the reality of it is I am a shooter. I've been a shooter my whole life. Yes, Hassan Campbell, may God forget I've shot people in my life. Yes, I have. I've been to jail for murder. Yes, I have. I am not like these rappers. I don't respect them. They lied to you about a life that I lived. None of these niggas ain't lived that life. No, I'm not drunk. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm just talking too much to get drunk. Thank you. Fuck. The Force Q, welcome back. I thought you were I'm taking a break. Are you going to watch the Locks and Dipset on Versus? If so, who do you got? I will definitely. Let me make you understand something. If Jim Jones cleaned up his act, I'll be a #1 supporter of Jim Jones. I love the Locks. I love Styles P. I love Jadakiss. I love She Klooch. I love them brothers. I love Cameron. I love Joel Santana. If Jim Jones clean up his act, because I feel like Jim Jones destroyed New York with that California wave that he brought in with no guidance and no guidelines. These OGs brought gang culture back to New York City without guidance. And my problem with Jim Jones is the fact that he let so many... Jim Jones was the leader of some of the most illest niggas in New York City because he was a rapper and they were starstruck. And he led them dudes to the penitentiary. I'm not starstruck. Well, I'm going to act like I don't see that these niggas are the enemy. But when it comes to the music, Dipset has anthems that's going to rock the arena. The Locks has lyrical, they lyrics, they wordplay is dangerous. I don't know if that's going to be enough for them to go up against Dipset. If you had to go by lyrics or what's said in the song, the Locks would destroy Dipset. Easy. But if you go by anthems, Dipset got some anthems. When you're dealing with the Locks don't have a lot of albums together that hit the mainstream what people know about. Dipset have anthems together. So, I mean, it's a hard one. That's a hard one. Jadakiss will be carrying the whole Locks by itself. Joshua Frost, I love your message. It's scary that you're always on point and I want to learn more and I am on your team 100. Thank you, family. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody out there, man. That's why I tell some of y'all, you know, at the end of the day, it ain't always about donations. I ask y'all to share the message. If there's something that you like in my live, you can use my live and I won't flag you. If you use my live to disrespect me, I could almost guarantee you that you will be flagged. I'm not the one that flagged people, but you will be flagged. Jadakiss and Styles' Dope Money is one of the hottest songs. But that's not going to be enough to go up against Dipset. Wild Out, it's not going to be enough to go up against Dipset. Dipset got some anthems. They got some bangers. Truth be told, keep up the true work. Thank you, family. Appreciate you. Simply beautiful. Keep speaking the facts. I just want to tell a neighbor about you and how you always speaking facts and people try to change your word to belittle you. Oh, of course. Fly Guy, J Mac, thank you, family. Appreciate you. Name the bangers that Dipset got. You know what? I'm going to write them down. I'll do that later. Because you know what? At the end of the day, listen, man. First, I got to look into this. I got to look into this vaccine thing that they pushing. If they pushing that, I don't know. Gonzo got his snot box rocked. Is that Gonzo that just finished fighting Bosco? Is that the Gonzo y'all talking about? I hope not. Two guns up everywhere we go. People want to know who we are. That's not going to be enough. I'm fans. I'm more of a fan of Locks than I am Dipset. But I got to tell you, like, on some real shit, Dipset got anthems that when you play them anthems in the arena and you show the energy of them niggas on stage, it's going to be a problem. Dipset going to have a problem with that one. I mean, you know what? The only thing that's going to save the Locks in that versus, the only thing that's going to save the Locks is if they pull out that D-Block album. Because that D-Block album is hot and that might not be enough. Jadakiss cannot battle the whole old Dipset by itself. Styles P don't have a bunch of albums out. Sheek Louch is nice, but Sheek don't have a bunch of albums out. And if he do, people don't know the songs. So I'm not saying that they not dope, but they don't know the songs. Dipset got anthems. Mike Blunts, the Garden has a mandatory vaccination policy that don't believe the hype. Okay, so it's mandatory. Understandable, but most people probably gonna watch this shit on TV. Gonzo was in Seattle. Yes, West Coast Gonzo. So you telling me that brother, may he rest in peace, that he got murdered, but then you got niggas like mysonne talking about niggas ain't outside, knowing that outside is causing niggas like Gonzo to get killed? You see the message? You see the message? I don't encourage nobody. I don't encourage nobody to go outside and hang out on those blocks, because evil sneaks up out of nowhere. Evil will creep up and turn a good night into a bad night. Stay the fuck at home. And as a matter of fact, you know what? Between tonight and tomorrow, I'm going to make some videos showing y'all what my yard looked like. I invested some money around my house to stay the fuck at home. If trouble comes to my house, I'm going to defend my house by any means. I ain't playing no games. I'll put that metal to your mouth, rock your snot box, turn your teeth, man. If it can't be peace, then it must be war. But if I'm in my house, that means I don't want no troubles. But if you come to my house, I'm going to give you some troubles. You dig? Stay the fuck home. But if you go out, be strategic about where you go out. Joby, shout out to you, OG. Remind me of my pops, Brownsville. Shout out to Brownsville, where some of the illest killers was killed. So when dudes be sitting up there talking about go outside, some of the illest killers was killed in Brownsville. Stay the fuck out the streets. Live life as if you're passing by. I don't just stand on street corners no more. I graduated from that shit. I am a grown man, dogs. Talking about you ain't outside. Like, nigga, every time you outside, you a police throwing your fists in the air. Edwardson, thanks for the donation, family. Appreciate y'all. So now, we've been up in this building for 3 hours. It's been fun. No hype, real talk, and real facts. This live is homework for Swami. He will base his whole material around you tomorrow. Oh, okay. All right. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm just getting started. I haven't even been posting up videos like that. We 5,000 strong in the building right now. 3 hours in. If it be the will of God, tomorrow's another day, there's another message. I will not waste my time going back and forth with one YouTuber every day. That's not my thing. If son looking for a fight or he want to be beefing with somebody, he could go over there and beef with Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy got all that. I don't have time for that shit. That shit is corny. I don't want my platform to be based and built off of beef when we have content over here. I gave y'all 3 hours of straight shit for you to think about. Not being boring. And it is what it is. What you do with the message is on you. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Time waits for nobody. Surround yourself with people that's going to sharpen you and push you in the right direction. But sometimes you have to walk alone and you have to stand alone and be by yourself to get your mind right, to first of all, now they throwing these frequencies at me because I'm at a loss for words. I can't even formulate. And this is what they do with this 5G technology in front of you. It's like you can feel the frequencies hitting you and you got words, but you can't get the words out of your mouth. Pay attention to this technique. Because it gets to the point where you can't even formulate your thoughts. And this is what this shit is doing. That's why I don't be doing, when I be doing lives, I can feel the frequencies start to hit me. And that shit makes me sick. That's why I stick to my pre-recorded. It's like, nah, I'm out.